I'm so sorry. At the last minute, I had to send an email and I'm just wrapping that up right now. But I know also, for whatever reason, if I play Green Hill Zone, they will hit me for copyright. For whatever reason. I don't know why they gotta be such haters. I just need to attach something here. Attach away and double check my spelling. Hello, hello, I've looped in so and so. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. And I send. And I send! Away she goes, me hearties. Don't forget to email that away. Yeah. 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 I close all these. Close, close, close. Close, close, close. Good morning. How could you interrupt that song? Because they will smite me. They will smite me for it. They can copyright these nuts. Yeah, it seems like, what other things that doesn't like? DuckTales. DuckTales gets stricken if I play music from the DuckTales game that existed for our... Oops, that's my phone in my iPhone holder because I was talking to my pops this morning. Put that in there instead. If I set up my computer and talk to my dad, I put it in the thing that holds my iPhone for my rig. For my rig. Yeah. A little bit scrambled this morning. Why won't it connect? Pardon. Where the fuck? Yeah? Should be fan. Ah, there we go. I'm moving. Woohoo! Tales of Daring. Sega is big on copyright. Usually you get away with it if it's just a game audio because it plays in the background of video games.
Daddy, chill.
But yeah. Yay, Shoe's back. Shoes? This ain't Shoe on Head. This is just your local pink cat. This is your local pink cat lady. Thank you for the subscription.
Yeah,
Late and gay for the silliness. Good Friday all. You almost scared me. I'm like, it's not Good Friday for like another fucking month. Anyways. She's back. Ah, I see. I thought you were getting me confused for Shoe on Head. I'm like, did you get dropped on the head? Because that's definitely not who this is. I see. Do I have the fridge prop? Yeah, we had to get a new fridge. It's stupid. I hate everything. I hate it. I can't believe it. That fridge wasn't even that old. Like, and its compressor's dead. And, like, to get the compressor fixed is, like, to get a whole new fridge. It's like, frick, man. Frick. It's, like, just out of warranty. This is the anus stream. But, yeah, so, and it wasn't just the power outage. Like, it was during the power outage, I noticed that there was, like, a giant puddle under the fridge. And it was like... Power hasn't been out long enough for this to have happened. And then, yeah, the fridge... I was like, I thought it was just the freezer, but the fridge just took a little bit longer to get to the same point. And, yeah, done work. I took the back off of it and everything and looked at it. Checked the resistances. Husbanus came out with the tester. I mean, like, just looking at the board, I could tell. I'm like, there's nothing wrong here. Because it's all got all those little capacitors and stuff. It's very visual. If something had blown, you would have seen, like... either on this little fuse panel it has with the two resistors. But yeah, nothing was... It looked fucking fine. And then, of course, there's no relay on this compressor. It's just like one of these like direct inverter plugs, which means like, you know, at least if there was a relay, at least it would have blown the fucking relay instead of blowing the compressor. I don't understand how these other ones work. I guess it was supposed to go up to these little fuses that they had up by the board before it hit the board, but it clearly didn't work. Anyways, Rockwell Hardness Boopus with the 20 for the ice cream restocking. Gotta keep the husbands fed. Yeah, dude, I had so much shit go bad. So much shit went bad. It made me so sad. Oh, I was not glad. Thank you, Rockwell Hardness Boopus for the 20. And thank you, Mr. Z, for the 2. And also thanks to Kate of the Swiss, wherever the fuck you are, who left $20 on one of my videos that... my Camelot video. He just like showed up and put 20 on that like last night. Like what a sucker. Or what a sucker, what a son of a bitch is what I wanted to say. I almost wanted to call him a cocksucker too. Because, like, I appreciate it, but I'm also like, how dare you? This is an old video. Now I feel like shit. Now I feel like shit because I haven't put a video out in a hot minute. Now I gotta listen to Green Hill Zone and come back. I understand. I understand. That's understandable. Good morning. I'm bitching and complaining, and I shouldn't be. I'm so sorry. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. What's up? $2 million. It's been an expensive week. The fridge died. I found I had a septic tank that needed to get sucked. I thought I was having a really good stream yesterday. Then it cut me off at the legs. I was like, son of a bitch. It's good to yap. You know? Fuck. Anyways, we were like ripping on what? Clavicular at the time? Oh no, I think we went on to talk about the government. We were talking about Congress, and I think it dropped about there. And I think you guys thought the FBI's got me or something, but no. No. Just the power. Just Florida. The Florida storms. It's Nainus and Gollum half botched for the dono during the never-ending stream. Oh, did you guys donate on that stream? That's so funny. Silly. How I don't even know how I can go back and see that. I think there's a way on like my YouTube back end to find those. Let me find those for you guys. Da-da-da-da-da. I kind of want another coffee. I couldn't sleep last night. I was in a bad mood. I don't like being in a bad mood. It was your warning. It's true. They got my power. It was warning me. The last thing I said before it cut was you talking about my two exes. How did they come into the picture? I know if I talk about Mizkif, I always think of my first ex because he was a little baby bitch boy looking back. Yeah, you make mistakes. That's life. Now, how do I check this shit? I at least had the sense to leave. Once I sensed bullshit, I was like, it's time to go. Some people just get stuck. Oh, supers and gifts. Here we go. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. Okay, we got a super chat yesterday from Gollum's half botched circumcision leftover. And the hashtag, it was 25,000 PYGs in the power generator found tax. Thank you very much. And there was also the Slavkai Niki with the $5. Dusty Johnson, Mike Rounds, John Thun. I despise my state rep and senators. Also, Mizkif acts like my ex-wife's husband. He still tries to bully her. What a fucking little bitch. And that's probably why I was talking about my exes. Because I was probably talking about Slavkai Niki's super chat. Because this rings a bell. And then I was taken out. Back and shot. And I came back because cats have 9 lives. I'm now left with 8 lives. All right? Imagine they actually did. They came out and got me, but cat, the cat comes back. Bad moods happen. It's just a phase. I know. And I'm not usually in a bad mood. I just don't like, I feel like life has put me in a bad mood. And I'm like, this is not my natural state of being. I do not like being miserable. I even felt like I was going to snap at Husbanus over something the other day. I was just in a bad mood, but I didn't. I still didn't snap at him, but I felt it. And I was like, wow. That's how I know I'm mad, when I'm like trying to snap at people. And I'm like, holy crap. It just makes me sad when my fridge dies. My kitchen is very near and dear to me. These are my objects. My fridge died and it hurt me on like on a deep spiritual level. It hurt. It hurt me. It hurt to like lose a bunch of food too. Like I hate wasting food. It's one of my like pet peeves. Like I'll make chicken soup out of chicken bones and try and get every last bit of things. So like losing food is just like, it just put me in a bad tude, man. Bad tude. Yeah, it makes me sad, Panda, too, because food's also so expensive. And like, yeah, we had coolers, Husbanus. I ended up getting like a headache. I think like the weather coming in and then in my bad mood, like I took myself out with like a little mini, I don't know, I was super dizzy. And I just had to lay down for a bit. Husbanus went out and got ice. And then we put stuff in coolers. So we saved some stuff, but like inevitably just like a lot of stuff in the freezer was already wasted by the time we noticed that the fridge was dead. Oh, oy vey. Hoy vey! My goods. My frozen goods, wasted food in this economy? Yeah, dude, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, it hurts. I had like even just things like French fries and hash browns and all that other stuff. It was all just mush. It all mushed up. It was so sad throwing it all out. Oh my God. Just little things that you have in your freezer and it's all right, Nainus. I've had a shitty weekend as well, dealing with some of my family members. Oh, that's fun. Family's always fun, eh? Quasi-Codia with 100 biddies. Thank you. If it's only consolation, my fridge is on his last leg too. Shiny rocks for the fridge fund. Thank you. Yeah, well, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. It happens. It's just, why is that? They always say bad things happen in threes. And like, I feel like I've had my 3 things now. So thank you, life. I'm done. Please leave me alone. The doggos did enjoy quite a bit. I was able to make them, I made them fish from the freezer. So they had tuna. I also had those like tuna poke bowl boxes. So they got more tuna that way too. What else did they get? They're gonna get some beef today. There's some ground beef that I made it to, like, I not for human consumption, but I'm sure it's still good for dogs. It doesn't smell the worst. I've just had fucking crazy food poisoning before, so that's for the dogs. I made some rice and I was gonna mix it in with the rice and get some carrots and stuff in there, so they can have that later. What else did they get? There was something else I made for them. Oh yeah, they got like a fucking pot pie. They got a pot pie, which is like not the best thing for them, but I mean, whatever. You know, it was fun. They had a lot of fun yesterday. They love when the fridge dies. What else did they get? I can't remember. Okay, I'm back. I had to get that out of my system. Welcome back. Bad things in threes is a real thing. It feels like that, doesn't it? Is my refrigerator running? No, it's not. Everything on it works except for the compressor. I can hear the fans whirring and everything. The lights turns on. Like, everything works except for the one thing I need to work the most. I was really hoping it would just be a relay or like something simple like a fuse that I could switch. But everything is pristine. And you can even see the compressor. Like, it looks like the coolant might have leaked. It kind of, it's stupid. Don't buy a Samsung fridge. Don't buy a Samsung fridge. You're only going to be left with agony. Agony. I should have known. Has she been live longer than an hour? Are we safe? Anxiety with the 2. Thank you. No, I just got here. I was on call with my dad for most of the morning because I was signing some papers for the lawyers and stuff and just talking to him. And dude, it sucks. Like, now he's just like, he didn't want to sell his house and like, but he's the one that listed it. And I'm like, why did you walk over there and give them the keys if you didn't want to? And now I feel bad and like it's too late. And I mean, like, I think this is normal, but I just feel fucking bad. And like, I wouldn't have sold his house. If I had my career the whole time, I would have just fixed up his house. But like, I've lost my career. I went to school for nothing. Nothing. They took my job. The computers took my job. But what can you do? But it'll be fine. Everything is God's plan, right? It'll work out. That's what I keep saying. It'll work out. It's God's plan. Clearly. I mean, there were bad stairs in that house. They were really steep. The house was like old and not really built to like modern spec. And yeah. The only full bathroom was up the stairs, like the very steep stairs. So yeah. No, it's all bad. Up in the air, hung out to dry, except everything. She's back on caffeine too. I need caffeine. They took my job. The computers, they took my job. They took my career. It's fine. I say that. That's just what I say at the end. That's almost like patting myself on the back. It's fine. I was like a bit of like a perfectionist. I tried really hard at school. If I had known, I would have just gone into something else. I feel like I wasted a lot of money to go to school for these stupid fucking skills that are dead. I still try to keep a pretty good mind about AI though. You notice how even though AI took my job, I don't shit on other people having fun with AI because they're not the ones who took my job. I at least can make that distinction. When I look around at the online hellscape, I look around, I'm like, at least I still have my sanity to some degree, because I'm not spurging out at people just like minding their own business, having fun. Don't you know I'm fucking upset? Don't you understand? I'm personally upset. Why don't you come be upset with me? Oh, God, stop having fun. Stop having fun. Don't you understand that's not allowed? Oh, God. Can't you see I'm suffering? I'm just kidding. I'm losing my mind, though. I did not want to sell my father's house. I feel like a bad person. To be honest, I didn't even want to come to the stream today. I just wanted to go curl up and die. Just wanted to go curl up and, I don't know, keel over. It sucks. But what do you do? If I could go back, I would have gone to trade school. I wanted to be a denturist, and I was afraid of how much money it would cost, and I wasn't really sure, because, if you went to U of T, like University of Toronto, they expected first year that you would live in the dormitory, and you had to also have, like, their food card. And, like, right there, I was, like, out of the market of being able to afford it, because it was going to be, like, over $1,000 a month extra just for living expenses. And, like, no one can afford that. What the fuck? So I didn't go in for that, even though I'd had all of, like, I went through chemistry and everything with the idea that I would do this, and then I just saw the prices, and I was like, oh, I can't do this. Why didn't anyone tell me that I couldn't have done this? You know, like, fuck. Sucks. Like, even with OSAP, which is, like, the Ontario, like, Loan Assistance Program, like, I wasn't clocking enough money to go to U of T. Ay, ay, ay. Sucks. Is this what Hassan was talking about when he said growing up broke? It sucks, doesn't it, Hassan? You're just like me, Hassan, aren't you? Right? Totally. Wink. Wink? Fucker. But yeah, I really wanted to be a denturist. So that meant, like, not just doing dentist work, but, like, specifically in the business of making dentures, because I like teeth. I like bones. I like bones. I think they're interesting. I think they're very interesting. I like that we're all just walking like skeletons with meat shields around us. Hassan has been losing pretty hard lately. I know. He's just flailing at this point. Give him another couple years and maybe he'll be gone. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. There's a pink cat down here. Yeah, and I'm just yapping. I don't know what I'm doing here. I wish I was broke as Mr. Hamas Diddley Piker, right? Ugh, if only. We're all just meat bags, just like Bender said. Well, I like to think of, like, our skeleton like it's like we're, like, piloting a skeleton or something, you know? Like, our skeletons are our pilot or something. I don't know. I just think they're cool. I think it's cool how we work. I think it's also very interesting that all animals kind of have the same skeleton in some way. It's just fused and shaped differently, but on, like, a very basic or general form, like, we generally follow the same pattern. I thought that was always very interesting, you know? Like, even horses and dogs, it's like, it's similar, it's just slightly different. The legs are fused differently. Money! Even in whales, you kind of see, like, the similar build, but again, there's, like, a lot of fused bones, but it's, like, the same blueprint is being used. I think stuff like that is really fucking cool, you know? Like, what is it about living on Earth that creates this blueprint? And it's, like, because, like, that's just, like, what works out best. I don't know. It's fucking sick. That's why I liked bones. And working on teeth, because I don't really want to cut into people a lot to find their bones. I thought working on teeth was, like, a good in-between where I could enjoy bones. Anyways, that's my weird autism, I suppose. Anxiety with the $5. Thank you. Wait until I win the lottery. Then I can take care of my precious, hard-working husbandess. And oh, you too, why not? And maybe Gundam too. He could be cool to party. Yeah. He be cool to party. Yes. Yes. If I won the lottery, I don't know what I would do. But I guess I would have to play the lottery to win the lottery, wouldn't I? And that's where I don't really play the lottery. Except if if I'm gassing up and I'm going into gas up because I'm like giving them cash, if they're like, are you also going to play the lotto? I've said yes to that before because under social pressure, I generally just say yes. And so I get one line, but that doesn't happen very often. And that would literally be like probably like 2 or 3 times in my whole life has this happened. And I have caved and said, oh yeah, sure. The lottery is a tax on the poor. It really is. And that's what my dad always said. He said it was the stupid tax, you know? And then sometimes he would go play the stupid tax, but he would even say he's just like, this is dumb. Like sometimes he does, you know, but he would never really, he'd only get one line, but he didn't do it often. I'll play when it's over $1 billion. Fair enough. Fair enough. Worth a shot at that point. Turtles have a cool design body. That's true too. We in the bone zone. Oh, hell yeah. The bone zone. Base. Lottery doesn't give you the whole shebang. It's just the lottery in like just gambling exists for a reason. Like clearly the companies that provide the service of gambling make more money than the gamblers. Like that's just how it's always been, but people still play the game. I don't feel comfortable losing money, so I don't play the game. They say that you should only gamble what you're comfortable with losing. Like if there were to say like be a hole in your pocket and you lost money, like how much until like you were on the ground? You know, for me it's a very small threshold. It's like $10. If more than that, I start getting sick. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. There's some deep frugal part of me that's withering right now. Hi Nyenas, hi chat, hi Welder Zach. I'm just yapping right now. Welcome to the Nyenas Yap Show. It's the Yap Hour with Nyenas, where she talks about nothing at all. Nothing at all and goes in circles. Welcome. Welcome to the madness. Banking on the 1/300 million odds is not a good investment. It's true. I have won and lost thousands. I have an aunt who's like pretty lucky with the lotto, but she's also got money, so she can do what the fuck she wants. You know, there's a distinction there. I think when I'm paying things like mortgage and stuff like that, like I think of it like, why would I spend this money here and give it to a faceless entity? I could at least like help myself and pay a bit more of the mortgage off or something like that, you know. The Yap 5-hour show. The Yap show. I can pull up things to talk about. I can talk about stuff too. The Yapiness show. To have decent odds to win the lottery, the average person would have to put in the same amount as they would if they won. Did the math one day. Ow. Ow. Happy Friday, cat mother in chat. Oh yeah, it is Friday. That's a bonus. That's a bonus. I feel like it didn't even feel like I ended up having to eat at Culver's last night. I had to eat fast food. I became DSP. I was trying to get to Publix, but Publix closes at 10 and so does Culver's. And I couldn't get the closest thing. I kept checking my clock and I had 15 minutes left and I was like, fuck. And I also just I don't even like going through a drive-through at like 15 minutes to close, but I definitely didn't want to be running through the store 15 minutes to close. Like, so fuck it. I had to get Culver's by the time we finished and had got the fridge and like, cause we went to Home Bebop and everything. It sucked. But it wasn't that bad. Their burgers aren't that bad. I make better burgers is all. Even Husbana said it while he was eating it. He said, you make better burgers. And I'm like, I know. I would have made burgers if we had time, but everything got fucked up. I had to eat Culver's. I literally had to because like my fucking everything in my fridge went bad. Like, I mean, I could have had some like a bagel with cream cheese, but I already had that for like lunch. Because like some of the stuff we were able to salvage, but it wasn't much. Because like most of our meat was in the freezer. In the freezer, I don't know when it died, but like everything had melted in there. It was good, like mushy, so like I couldn't trust it. I did not try Arby's yet, no. I think there's no Arby's near me, or Husbana says that we passed. I just don't even see it. I don't even know. I was trying to get to the grocery store though, but fucking heck. But yeah, everyone is lucky at the lottery if they chuck enough money at it. Ah, you play the scratchy crosswords. I used to play those when I would travel, because I would have to, if I would go back to my parents' house or something, and I had no car when I was in college, so I had to take the trains. And it would be like a day of traveling, even though I wasn't going that far, just because like they're kind of out of the way and stuff. And I would get scratch stuff, but to pass the time. And I would usually win. I would at least win my money back. If not, I remember one time winning $25 and that felt pretty good, but it wasn't enough to get me addicted. And even my dad, because every time he would pick me up from like the train station, he would see, I was like, oh, I want to go cash this in. And he's like, he was just like, what, your fucking luck is ridiculous. Like, how do you not buy more of those? And I was like, I just don't. I only buy these when I'm traveling. And yeah. I remember one time too, we stopped at McDonald's and got McDonald's with my winnings because I was like, I want a cheeseburger. Back when it was still good. And cheap and under $2. Every Culver's you go to is ran by 15-year-olds. Yeah. Yeah, this one was run by a bunch of kids. They didn't really seem to know what they were doing. A bagel is not lunch. It is when your fucking fridge is dead and you can't trust anything. I do usually put more things on my bagel, like, you know, but when you don't trust the bacon and you don't trust anything else, fuck it. It was just a bagel with cream cheese because I was in a mood. I used to play poker and blackjack a bit in college. It was fun, and I generally tried to break even. Fair enough. I get my wife a few scratch cards on her birthday as a little joke, but that's it. I think scratch cards make great gifts, like for just like random people in your life. Like if you just want to say like a little thank you, you know, I don't mind them there either. Like around Christmas and stuff like that. One time I gave out scratch tickets and someone, it was like my friend's sister, because like I was going over to my friend's house because they invited me over for Christmas, and I just got everyone, like every adult, like a scratch ticket. And the sister actually won like $150. So I was like, boom. And then again too, like that just made me happy because it's like I gave them $150, but I didn't. I spent like $5 on them. Fucking sick. I felt good. Used to play poker. I read that one. I fucking read that one. What is a Culver's? You've never had it before. I think it's like originating in Wisconsin, and they serve like butter burgers that I guess are smash burgers. They have frozen custard there, which I think is their biggest pull for me. Yeah. But they're kind of expensive. Like I felt like it's like you don't really get... I only got the burger and the ice cream. So it's like in the burger, I got the Culver's double, like a deluxe double. And what was it? It was like $8 for the burger on its own. And then like my ice cream. I got ice cream because I was sad. All right. And then, I don't know. I just don't feel like I get my like value for my money. Like I just like leaving. I just was like, fuck, man. I already had to pay for a fridge and now I had to buy food out and like... For this amount of money, I could have made like 10 burgers. Because I think it came to like 30 something dollars. It was like 31. Because like Husbanus obviously got something too. He got chicken strips and a burger. So it just was like, it just didn't seem like a lot of food for how much you pay. Holy crap. My family still sends cards on holidays. We stick to a few $2 or $5 lotto scratch offs. So yeah, we got 2 burgers. He got a single and 4 chicken strips. I got a double and ice cream. 1 scoop vanilla with like the 2 toppings. $30. Holy shit. Like that's crazy. I could get like a good little run of groceries for $30 and like cook food for like multiple meals. Crazy, crazy, crazy. She's a big girl, SpongeBob. Big! I can make ice cream at home. I didn't get the walleye? No. I felt like a burger. I was in a fucking mood. I got the double burger. I was like 2 pieces of meat on there. I'm fucking sad. The custard is great, though. Their chicken strips are really good, and they're overpriced. But I do like that it doesn't look like reconstituted chicken. Like, you can actually see, like, the chicken meat. So at least I know that... $30 you can make tacos for your entire family. Yeah, and then have leftovers. Like you can get a big tray of like ground beef for $20 still. Like you like it's crazy. And then there's like 3.5 pounds of ground beef. Heck. I could have made like a giant pot of chili. I could have made tacos. I could have like, you know, I could have made I could have also had burgers. I could have had 3 different fucking meals. But you know, when your fridge is dead and you don't trust the food in your house, you do have to just bite the bullet. But hell, it just put me in an even worse mood. It's fucking heck. I couldn't imagine like DSP for fun ordered 3 burgers from McDonald's. That feels like torture to me. I've realized in my old age, stuff like that Like, when I was a kid, that would have been exciting. When I had an iron stomach. Now as an adult, it like, and I have like, it's my wallet, everything's more expensive than it's ever been. It just makes me so sad. It's like so sad. Best fast food chicken I've had is Japan at KFC. The Japanese are known for their fried chicken, surprisingly. Oh yeah, no. Asian fried chicken is fucking dank. The way they batter it is just, you can't be beat. I finally stopped going to fast food when they started charging more than I would pay for a good diner meal. No, and that's the thing too. Like, when you pay that much money to eat out, like, that's why, like, for Fridays and stuff, like, because Husbanus and I usually go out to eat on Fridays, it's like, that's why I like to sit down at, like, a restaurant. Like, you can get Thai food, you can get sushi, you can get a specialty food, you can go out for Italian, and you're going to spend the same amount of money that you would at fast food, and you're going to sit down and have an experience, and you're likely going to have leftovers. Most of these places give you too much food anyways. Like, and it's like about the same price. I just don't see the appeal to fast food. I'm shocked that these places can stay in business. It's just not. Yeah, no, I agree too. In the 90s, it was just better quality, and it was also cheaper. It was cheaper. Like, it's so expensive now. It used to be like a quick, cheap option. Now it's just like, it's quick, but it's not cheap. And again, you can just go get like an actual authentic meal somewhere. Like, for the Thai chicken curry that I get from an authentic Thai restaurant, I pay like 12, $13 for it. Like, just a few more dollars than that burger, and I would have had like 2 or 3 meals out of it, because they give you a huge serving. The number 3 gout special, 3 shitty burgers. Did he eat all of them? Italians make the best food, in my opinion. I just like any food that's like like, if I'm going to go out to eat, I might as well go out and get something that is like either difficult to replicate at home, or like, again, like, it takes a long time, and it's just like, you know, you go out, you have a moment, have a little date night, you know, whether it's just like with your significant other or a friend or like family members or something. Like, you might as well go out for the full experience. Around you, you can get a nice pho and sit down place with a beer side for like under 30 with tip, and a fast food meal is probably 18 to 22 bucks. Yeah, it's like, it's so close to just, you might as well just sit down somewhere. Slow cooking is hard. I use a deep fryer. Deep fryers are good. Jabba the Gut. The shriveled burnt dogs on the rollers, that's a 2 a.m. There's not many food options, LOL. It's true. Yeah, thankfully, if it was later than 10 o'clock, like, I mean, because Home Depot, I guess, also, no, it closes at 11 or 10. I don't fucking remember. It's fine. Home Depot was opened late, but yeah, the whole day got away from us because of all the fucking problems. $12 for a McD meal when I could spend 11 to go for Chinese, and the container is packed. Yeah, that's another thing. If you get like the quart of whatever you want to get at any Chinese place, it's around 12 to 13 bucks. So much food. I'm biased to Mexican food. I was raised with it so much from my mom and my grandmother. Fact. There's always good Mexican places around too. Or at least down here in the South. Holy crap. I don't even know how people go to a Chipotle when there's so many legit Mexican restaurants that will just fill you up. We used to have stomach of cast iron. Now there's stomachs of cheap sandwich baggy material. I agree. We've become weak. Even things like colon and stomach cancer are up for people in their 20s and 30s. I'd rather get a large pizza for 18. That's fair. After midnight, they can't call them hot dogs anymore. Legally, they have to call them wizard fingers. Have I seen the nasty stuff that happened with the Helldivers 2 community? I have not. What's happening? What's happening in your world? I technically have stuff to talk about too. I've just been on a yap. I've been on a yap with you guys. We've gone just wherever the yap takes us. Wherever that may be. Where's my bookmarks? New Helldivers drama? Dwama? Who's Dwama-ing? I need to know. What happened? I want another coffee. I want another coffee because I didn't sleep properly. Let me find a cop video for you poor saps. You poor saps that deserve better. Better than this cat can give. Butter. I'm giving you the good yap. I've yapped myself into sleepiness. I don't like to sleep during the day, though. That's another one of my pet peeves. I feel like that was just instilled on me from, like, my upbringing. One unavailable video is hidden. What? What happens when you... Yeah. Teen's brilliant escape plan ruins his life. There was a funny one that we watched the other day where a woman tried to run, which was pretty funny. But whatever. Naps are for babies. Exactly. I say that, but I literally admitted earlier in the stream that yesterday I had to take a nap because like a literal fucking baby. Is it because I got too emotional or something? I have also been feeling a bit sick. My lungs hurt. I don't know if it's like pneumonia or bronchitis it could be, but my lungs have been a pain in the ass. They feel like they're getting better. For a while it hurt to sit down too, and now it just kind of hurts to lay down, so I'm definitely getting better. I think it's just some sort of layover from I was sick, and then I wasn't sleeping because Husbanus was in fucking Hawaii, and I think I did something to myself. But I feel like I'm getting better. But I was dizzy. I got myself dizzy and upset yesterday, and I had to take a nap like a fucking baby. I felt like a child. I was like, I don't know what to do. I feel like I need to be doing stuff because my fridge died, but then Husbanus had to go out and get the ice for the coolers because I was like, I don't even feel like it's safe for me to drive because I'm so fucking dizzy right now. Fuck. Old lady lungs. No, I think it's just because I was coughing up phlegm too, and that's kind of gone away now. I probably just got sick. It's happened before. I've done this to myself before because when I'm sick, I don't know how to fucking relax, and then I end up getting bronchitis or some sort of layover. And every time, I mean, I haven't gone to my doctor about this one, but every time they're like, you can just fucking go to sleep when you're sick. And I'm like, the sun's up. I don't want to sleep when the sun's up. How do I fix this chat window? There we go. You take NyQuil and you sleep off the sickness? I never take pills. I have to be like absolutely like on death's door before I take something like NyQuil or an Advil. And the last times I did that, it was when I had COVID. Did I show you guys this one? I can't remember anymore. I'm just weird like that. I try to cure everything with just water for a while. Like I'll do water and tea and honey. Like that's basically ginger. Ginger, tea, lemon. I will try to sleep more than usual. I'll sleep in, I'll try to go to bed early and sleep in, but to actually like lay down and sleep during the day, like after 12 o'clock especially, is like really hard for me. And if I do, I just wake up feeling like shit. Even yesterday, even though I was dizzy, I woke up and I was like apologizing to Husbanus. I'm like, I'm sorry. And he's like, it's fine. Maybe you should go back to sleep. I'm like, no! No! Don't say that. But anyways, I'm going to play this and I'm going to go make another coffee while I talk about me being sleepy. I refuse. I refuse to be sleepy during the day.
We're going through the park.
Slow down here.
White traffic, no pedestrians.
Crash, send rescue!
When officers receive an alert about a stolen car, a routine traffic stop spirals into a reckless chase, where the suspect will go to any lengths to not surrender.
On the f***ing ground! Get on the f***ing ground now!
Around 10:17 a.m. on August 29th, 2023, West Allis police officers receive a flock alert that a stolen silver Kia Sorento has been spotted near Lincoln Avenue in Wisconsin. But as they move in on the vehicle, the driver suddenly tries to take off, sparking a chase that's about to shake up the entire neighborhood.
Gonna go south on 7-6.
Hey, from that.
Copy, anyone hear me?
Yeah, we're
Gas station shell, pursuit. And we're gonna go west on Lincoln. North on 7-7 from Lincoln. Pedestrians are medium. We're gonna go, passenger is bailing out, black male, orange, 7-8 and Grant. Stay there. Black male, no shirt, passenger, orange pants, 7-8 and Grant. He's staying there right now. Going north on 7-7, and we're gonna go west on Beecher from 7-7.
The suspect is an 18-year-old male who has just dropped off his 19-year-old male friend before continuing to flee. And as more officers join the pursuit, his driving only grows more reckless, blowing through traffic laws.
And north on 7-8 from Beecher.
Move, motherfucker, move!
Speeds are about 45.
Chasing for a stolen vehicle, and might be bailing. He's going through yards at westbound 7 on Rogers from 7-8 on the sidewalk, no pedestrians. Black male. South on 7-9 from Rogers, no pedestrians, going about 40, went through a bunch of yards, speed's about 45.
It went south on 7-8, south on 7-8. Good, go. It's gonna go back westbound on Lincoln, westbound on Lincoln.
Hold up. Lincoln from 7-8. That was what I was looking at too. Thanks. I think you went south.
As the pursuit continues, officers try deploying stop sticks to bring the vehicle to a halt. But the teen's erratic driving and sudden turns allow him to swerve away in a different direction at the last second, making each attempt unsuccessful.
South on Union. Here's an edge. Go back west. West on edge.
Jump in, get behind him. You got it?
I'll take out, calling out now. There's another spot in front of me. We're going to be going south on 2 from 8.
Traffic light, pedestrians light, once again stolen vehicle, come up to the dead end on A2 by McCarty.
Slow down.
Robert Charles. You're going to have to bail here. They're going east to the park.
Stick with him. Yep.
Call it out, going south through McCarty Park on the path as of right now.
No pedestrians. Still no pedestrians. We're going through the park.
Let you know if there's any pedestrians. None as of right now. No pedestrians.
We're going to be coming out onto Beloit. Going to go east on Beloit. Probably wrong lanes here.
Try and cross over, get into the eastbound lanes.
And he's getting back in, going south from Beloit on to Honey Creek. South on Honey Creek, going to be coming up to 7-6. It's probably 60 to 70 right now.
Slow down here.
White traffic, no pedestrians.
Crash! Send rescue! Stick.
Crash,
Let's go, we got it.
76 Honey Creek.
Running! Yeah, one running. Right here. He's through the yard. He's still going east.
Ran across the creek, up into... Get on the ground! In the creek, in Honey Creek. On the f***ing ground! Get on the f***ing ground now! On the f***ing ground! Back north from the bank. East now. On the f***ing ground!
You went back in here! Stop, police! Get on the fucking ground! He's coming back west! Get on the fucking ground! 26, I got him behind the house here! I got him!
747.
Get the address! Put your hands behind your back! Okay, I'm sorry, sir. Go get the address! Hands behind your back! 26, I got one. Hands behind your back.
My hand, sir.
No, we'll get an ambulance for you. Man, stupid.
Did he get away?
You got anything illegal on you?
Leave plant on his
This one I
undies.
saw bail from the car.
He's done nothing wrong.
Right here. Got him in custody.
Custody, in custody.
Stop reaching.
Okay.
Stop reaching. Okay. We'll get you in an ambulance, okay?
I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding.
Let me sit down, please.
No, you're gonna walk out to the front yard. You wanna help on the other side here, bud? Pull up his pants.
Yeah, I think they stole Kias in this one. Is that what this one's going on?
Hold on.
Hey, can you wipe this?
Yep, right in here. I lost sight of him coming around.
All this for a Kia.
Get into a rescue here. All right, you can have a seat on the curb, young man.
20
That's the worst part.
driver at the crash scene.
Is he wanted a Kia boy?
But his tactics won't last for long. While the chase may be over, the situation is far from settled. If officers think they can now start gathering details from the 18-year-old, they're in for a surprise. Because despite his injuries from the crash, he isn't even ready to give up his name.
I wasn't driving, sir.
I wasn't even driving. I just wanted to stop the video and be like, damn, I'm 2 away from having 700 followers on Kick. I'm 1 away from having 700 followers on Kick. That's crazy. Thank you, guys. And I have 390 followers on Twitch. I'm almost at 400 there. That's crazy. I started Twitch well after Kick because I fucking hate Twitch. But you know what? Their money is still good money.
I was trying to go home to South
Their
Milwaukee. I
ad
just
revenue
bailed
ain't
out.
bad.
He left me. He's
So thank
dark-skinned.
you,
Why are you taking your pants off?
my Twitch fam as well.
7420 Bennett.
Will do now.
Get that
I get like
black male
over
laceration in the
$1 a
face.
day.
Yeah, that was running.
There's
from the car.
only like
Hey, man, what's your name?
anywhere
Fire department's
between 10 and 20 people in my Twitch, and I still get about $1 to $2 in ad revenue. So thank you very much. You guys are fucking doing your part.
You know,
Is the gas B?
yeah, man, we got an ambulance coming on you. You got a split on your forehead, okay? Whatever happened, okay? You got a cut on your knee.
Left me. I was trying to go home, sir.
I'm not worried about that now. I need to identify you.
Holy
I'm trying to go
moly.
home. I want to talk to my lawyer.
No, that doesn't work.
You're
We
on
need
the
to
wrong side of the road with that face.
identify you.
I'm remaining silence.
You don't get to remain silent when we ask you your
I'm
information.
a minor.
That's fine. We still need to identify you, okay? You don't have to say anything else, okay? We still need to identify you, man. That's fine. I don't care about that. We need to know who you are
Dude,
for the
just
fire
his
department,
pants
okay?
down.
Do you understand that? We'll talk to you about everything else. If you don't want to make a statement, that's fine. Okay, but you rubbing your cut open, that's just going to continue to make it bleed. We need to know who you are, sir.
Hey, Nyanus and Big is going to visit the parents, but thought you'd pop in and say hello. Hi, have a good visit.
You have to at least identify yourself. If you don't want to
I
say
think
anything
we're at
else, that's
I
fine.
think we're at 700 followers on Kick.
I wasn't
I
driving.
think
I
that's
don't
it.
care.
We've done it.
Neither here nor there, sir. We need to identify
Thank you for the
that
follow,
you're still in
Minya
custody,
Bird.
Okay? So you need to tell me
Minya
your
Bird,
name.
get
your
out of my
first name,
bird.
Your middle initial.
My head.
Officers already know that the 18-year-old is lying, but as he refuses to identify himself, another unit tracks down his 19-year-old friend at the spot where he was dropped off, hoping he
Excellent.
can fill in the gaps about the stolen car and the teen behind
Rubbing
the wheel.
his cut open.
You all right, ma'am? All right.
Tell me to drop you off for 2 hours.
Whoa,
that?
money!
Drop me off for 2 hours now.
Who is that guy? Do you
Money!
Don't know him.
You got any weapons on you, ma'am? No. You don't mind if I check?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Steven DeLorean with the 5. First Saturday off tomorrow since Thanksgiving weekend. Holy crap, they work you to the bone. We drinking tonight. Hell yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah. So.
All right, you want to grab your ID out?
Yeah. No ID.
No ID? Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on with
Talk
him?
to my mama like she.
I don't know him. Man, with friends like these, who needs an enemy, huh? You clearly were together.
House 24/7. He just got out of jail not too long ago. It was crazy. And for a whole 2 hours straight, I've been telling him, let me out. He said the police car right there. Let me out. He waited till we get right here for me to actually get out. He told me wait right here. Walked over here. This where we at now.
All right, what do you know him by?
I don't know about by nothing.
What's his nickname? What does it go by?
Nothing. We had a park and just get in the car with him. And he got locked up not too long ago. You know, I'm just trying to tell him like, can't be doing this. He pull off. My first time getting out.
What? What? Is that what you do? You just get into vehicles with people you don't know and you're like, oh, wait a second. You said you just came out of the jail? Look, I don't know your name, but let me sit down next to you and just tell you, man, you got to straighten your life out.
To get
That's
to
the
some stuff
time.
like this is really crazy.
While the friend claims he doesn't even know the 18-year-old's
His
name,
name is Nuffin. Imagine his name actually was Nuffin. And he's like, my name's Nuffin. And they're like, you're going to have to give us your name. It's Nuffin.
officers
Sir.
will later learn otherwise through his mother. For now, as the teen refuses to identify himself, another unit turns its attention to the crash site, checking for damage and making sure no one else is hurt.
Holy fuck.
I wasn't driving.
Sir, you need to identify
I
yourself.
wasn't driving.
It doesn't matter if you're a passenger or a driver. You're still under
His
arrest.
name is Didn't Do and
You're
nothing.
still under arrest. Stop reaching in your waistband. Stop.
You want me to check him? You want me to check him more?
I'm hurt. I don't have anything.
Sir, you need to identify
I don't
yourself.
have anything.
Okay, doesn't matter if you're a driver or the passenger.
I need help.
You're okay, ma'am.
I'll come talk to you in a couple minutes.
I don't care if you got warrants. I don't care if you're on paper. Then what? Why can't you tell me your name? Huh?
I'm on bond. I just got out. He was taking me home.
So you got an open case? Okay, so then you should be able to tell me your name. Okay.
Unfucking believable.
Okay, well then that's another charge.
No, I remain silent. I want to talk to my lawyer.
No, you still need to
I
identify
can't
yourself.
even open my eyes.
That's fine, sir. Okay.
Turn your body cameras on.
It's on already.
I can't see. I was off of melatonin.
Oh, okay.
Off of melatonin. I was just coming off of melatonin, the hard shit, 10 milligram, full dose, extra strength melatonin. You don't understand.
I'm off melatonin.
You guys okay?
Yeah, where's, what car did he crash into? This one?
No, that one over there.
120, 115.
Just tase him for good measure.
You'll
I
be
think
right.
he needs it. I think he needs to wake up a bit.
Riding the ambulance with the offender.
Little
to the
wakey
hospital.
shock.
Thankfully, the driver whose vehicle was hit doesn't suffer any serious injuries,
Wow.
only some body soreness, but is still taken to the hospital as a precaution. Meanwhile, things remain tense for the 18-year-old and his friend, who continue to hold back
don't
when
know
it comes
him.
to revealing his identity.
Young man, you still need to identify yourself. You don't get to just remain silent.
My lawyer.
No, it doesn't work like that, man. We're not asking you accusatory questions. We need to identify you for our investigation and the fire department's case. No, doesn't matter. You're still gonna go to jail. We still need to identify you, okay?
Like, these fucking idiots, like, picking up another charge, they're gonna find your name out anyways. You're just picking up another charge. I don't know. I can't believe they're so nice to people. They're giving them so many chances.
What?
I'm damn Jim.
Dude, you look like you're concussed. You're bleeding pretty bad.
You got dumped off right over here, right? Right off, he said,
And you stayed here, right?
Yeah, I went on
Melatonin,
yes.
vitamins, dude. I took like 2
I'm out with
Fred
passenger. Do we
Flintstone
want him
gummies
for anything?
today and
He's
some
super-
melatonin, so
Okay,
you know I'm
sounds good.
fucked
All
up. I didn't know what I was doing,
Like
officer.
80K, 100K, I get.
Really?
Yeah, 50K.
That's a lot. And they're
Yeah.
twerk songs?
Yeah, twerk
Like-
songs.
I was overdosing on laxatives. And it had the runs.
Likes the twerk.
You like the twerk?
Oh.
Not when I'm working, though. I do it when I'm not
Might have to
working.
let you listen to a couple songs.
I was
Go ahead,
I
put
was just in a rush to get to the church. You don't understand.
Hands behind your back.
I heard mass was
Under
starting
arrest for
soon.
this right now, okay? You got a PRable warrant with us. I got to take you in. I got to take care of that, okay?
All right.
You know what it's for? It's for curfew violation of all things.
Come on. You stayed up too late?
The passenger will have a lot more questions waiting for him once he gets to the station. For now, the 18-year-old driver is still refusing to give up his name or take any responsibility for the chase and the crash. With him still keeping his mouth shut, officers come up with another way to identify him once medics
Going to
arrive on scene.
jail.
All right, your chariot is here, sir. What?
I told him to pull over.
Okay.
And the gas, they said the police is behind me.
He's got to go to the hospital, so may as well get the cot. No, he's refusing to identify.
Do you have better luck?
Good.
Give me stretcher.
I might go get the fast ID real quick because he's refusing to identify.
Yeah.
All right, sir, we need your finger.
Officers finally confirm the 18-year-old's identity as he's
Jesus.
transported to the hospital to be checked out. Other units canvass the neighborhood for damage. They also deploy a canine for an article search to see if he discarded anything while fleeing on foot. Most residents report no serious damage, and the canine search turns up nothing suspicious. As the crash scene starts to clear, the corporal heads to the station to question the teen passenger and confront him about the details he initially kept from officers.
You know what kind of car you were in?
No, I don't know the job, sir. I'm 19. I don't know the job.
Yeah, but you don't know
I
what.
don't know. I don't know my.
You don't remember what car you were in, though? You remember what color it was?
No, he ain't have the right car. At the place, I was telling him the place for the window. He didn't even know.
What do you say about the window?
Can you fix this window? Like bro. This is bro.
Did he say that, like, wait, in a stolen car?
In the car, like.
Okay.
Feel me like this is a.
So you assumed it was stolen based on the window being broken and the steering column being peeled?
I knew it was stolen.
You knew it was stolen?
Yeah, I knew it was stolen, bro.
Okay.
I wouldn't bullshit.
Did he say it was stolen?
you know, you telling them that somebody, this my mom's car, somebody bust our window. You know, you telling the people at the
He said it was his mom's car?
Yeah.
What do you know him by? What's his nickname?
I don't know a name. I don't know.
You never knew a name on him?
Never knew a name. Like that's what I'm saying.
All right, come on, man. I just talked to your mom upstairs.
He's a Stoley boy.
Okay, I get it. He's a Stoley boy, but what does he go by?
I don't really know.
What's his real name? Come on, you know. I just talked to your mom. She already knows his name.
I just that's not. I wouldn't bullshit you.
Fuck, man. The mom knows the name? Hell, just give it up, buddy.
I think you are right now, though, man. She says you guys went to high school at Washington High School. I already know his name, man.
No, I heard the name in the car.
What was the name you heard in the car?
Last name, first name Tehran.
Tehran?
Yeah.
What does he go by, though? How do you know him?
I don't know. That's the name.
I already know the answer to this question, man. Come on.
I'm already. It's people that I talk to on a daily basis. People that just shake hands. People that just.
All right, you know him as TJ, don't you?
We see each other.
You know him as TJ, don't you?
TJ, Mike, TJ.
Is that what he goes by?
I really probably TJ. That's his name. Yeah, like I really don't.
Well,
TJ.
Yeah, that's what you call him, right?
No, I don't call him that at all.
What do you call him? Brother?
No, nothing. I'm just my boy.
My boy.
Yeah, my boy. Like.
So I appreciate your cooperation.
I respect that. My boy.
I am not gonna lie to you in one way, shape, or form.
Is he having a stroke? I think he's like shitting his pants a little bit. I think he's a little bit afraid about being at the cops. So at least there's some hope there. He might not do this shit again. There's some people, when they start interviewing them, and they just don't fucking seem to give a shit. They don't seem to give a rat's ass. They sit there like, yeah, I did it. Who fucking cares? So the fact that he actually seems like worried, you know, there's some hope for this boy yet. He's just in with the wrong fucking crowd.
We're gonna refer a charge down for operating without motor vehicle consent passengers
He's
down to the DA's office.
He's not lying effectively. I don't know. He
with
probably
it?
feels like he can't like be snitching, but like at the same time, like these are fucking Kia boys. Like it's okay. Move on from these fucking idiots.
That's up to them.
He
Okay?
calls
I've
them
seen
my
a lot
bigger.
worse and not get charged, and I've seen a lot less get charged. So
That's all good.
you knew the car was stolen. You shouldn't have been in there. You had plenty of opportunity to get out before the pursuit started, right, man?
My brother mixed in with the wrong crowd, like, and was doing like steroids and stuff, and like, fuck, man, like I just kind of.
So
Young kids make dumb decisions sometimes.
There's no way.
No, like most.
What about when he pulled up at all those
I
places?
did see that Johnny Somali might crack rocks for 2 to 5 years. Yeah, they don't fuck around, eh? I love the fields. I believe that the fields could reform a lot of people. A lot of lost, wayward souls could learn a little bit with some hard work. You know? A little bit of hard work never hurt nobody.
I am like, I don't.
We
Like,
So
can
that's
look
what I'm
at
saying.
that.
I hope you learn something,
Yeah,
right? Because if you know the car's stolen, you shouldn't get into it, right? And the second you see that broken window, you shouldn't believe his BS story, right? Because now he's getting you hammed up. Okay, so we'll see what the DA's office does with it.
Ultimately, the 18-year-old was charged with felony, vehicle fleeing eluding an officer causing property damage, second-degree recklessly endangering safety, operating a vehicle without consent, bail jumping ×4, misdemeanor,
Jeez.
hit and run, and
That's the thing you want to do. When you're between bail like that, you just want to go steal a fucking Kia.
he was
You
eventually
really wanna bring the
released on a
heat.
$1,000 cash bond.
What?
He made
What? That's it? $1,000 cash bond? Fuck off, man. You did more than that in damage, more than that in just the time the police had to take to even get your fucking name. Are you kidding
recklessly
me?
endangering safety, operating a vehicle without consent, bail jumping ×4.
I feel like at minimum it should have been 10 grand. Like, what have you fucking done to deserve $1,000 bail?
Misdemeanor, hit and run, and he was eventually released on a $1,000 cash bond.
That seems like insignificant. Insignificant bond. What? Like, you did way... Like, it should at minimum be the amount of damage you caused. Like, I understand that some of these bonds, like, it's like they want to make it so that, you know, because if a rich person's bond is set to 5 grand, it doesn't matter. They just get out. I understand that they want it to be a sliding scale to make it fair, but you can't put it so low that we become a fucking joke of a society where we just let him back out to do what? How many Kias does he have to steal successfully to get that $1,000 back? Just one. Like, that's crazy. He clearly does petty theft to the point of trying to make money. So why would you release him on $1,000 fucking bucks? At minimum, it should have been the price of the car that he fucking crashed. Like, fuck, man. Come on. Like, I get making some sense of the legal situation so that it's like a little bit more fair, but this is also too stupid. This is too much. This is too little. That's too little. You know? There has to be some common sense laws put into this. Like, yes, if people are younger and lower income, their bonds should be lowered. However, like maybe for like misdemeanors like stealing from Walmart or something, but when you're taking fucking vehicles, he could have killed someone too. The head-on crash, like that guy's lucky he was able to just walk away from it. $1,000 cash bond. What is going on with our fucking justice system? Holy shit. Holy shit. Activist judges, yes. And again, like they overcorrected. They originally did this so that rich people weren't able to get out with like an amount that was insignificant to their dealing. But now it's like we've made it so cheap that like actual fucking felonies, and it's like, $1,000. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's fucking disgusting. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Midnight Mischief. I'm just yapping here about the inadequacies of the judicial system. Now poor people can afford to commit crimes. Yay, equity. Like, I get, like, it shouldn't be the only thing. It's like the only thing they took into account for this cash bond was his income. And that's fucking retarded. There has to be, it should be his income, and then there should be some sort of multiplier. Like, the same way they add up points on, like, the VA system for how much body you fucked up to, like, what is your equal payout. There should be something where, like, what kind of crimes were committed, and that could equal like a certain amount of money, and then multiplied based on, and like their income should be the multiplier, you know, some sort of math equation where you can find a fair multiplier that comes from their base income, and then you would multiply it by the different things they could have done, and then that would have been their cash bond payout. And I, you know, like it should be, to me, like 15 to 25,000, and even that is too fucking low, but at least it would be enough that it would hurt him. Like, that doesn't hurt him. For the amount of crime he was committing, he can make that back pretty easily. That's just incentive for him to do the same shit again. Like, fuck, man. Fuck. I think rich people are given a bad rep. I mean, poor people has this. I get there's bad people all over the place. I don't think coming from money or not coming from money, like, you may or may not end up a bad person. I think bad people are just bad people. But, like, allowing bad people back into society for a fucking... That's not even a slap on the wrist. Like, realistically, for what he did, like, that's nothing. That's nothing. You can go get, like, a payday loan for $1,000 with, like, very little to your name. Like, most people can acquire $1,000. I don't think a payday loan's the best way to do it, but you know what I mean? It's so easy to gather $1,000. Even the poorest people could scramble it. How about send him to prison without bond, right? That's the type of things where it's like I expect them to be not released on bond and have to just go through the system, you know, and like wait for a hearing before anything happens with them. But like, again, like if there was to be a bond, it should have just been way fucking higher. Way fucking higher. Hard labor, making stuff and picking potatoes. Hell fucking yeah. That'll teach them. That'll teach them. I do believe in the fields. Having a father figure that raises you right is the best prevention. It really is. I thank my dad all the time. I'm like, thanks for not raising me like a fucking moron. Holy moly. He taught me the importance of money. You know, he taught me how to save up money. He told me like a lot of life lessons. Like, I don't know. Good stuff. Good stuff. It is fatherless behavior. It really is. Ba-bum-bum. But yeah, I think I talked about this a little bit last week. That Johnny Somali is potentially facing up to 3 years of hard labor. But I don't think, has there been any updates since? I think it's just the same shit. Wow, I hate how much I've been seeing Mr. Beast lately. What is going on? Are his numbers like faltering or something? Why is he suddenly everywhere again? I feel like we go through cycles of hearing too much about him. What is this? Send Johnny to the fields. Zeno the Stoic, I am a lifetime working class, and I can tell you many working class people are assholes. A life of hard work can make you untrusting of others. Yeah, of course. I think assholes can breed anywhere. Like, I don't know. There's no specific outcome that creates an asshole. You can just, like, some things might be more indicative of creating assholes, but it still doesn't mean everyone, you know? But yeah, assholes are everywhere. They come in all shapes and sizes, women and men and fucking any age. Happy streaming. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. And the nice messages. As Flurs. No, he deserves more, but those years might actually make him a man. Might be a man. A big man. What? I want to switch to my Brave browser where things, but yeah, I think we touched on this. I'm sure lots of other people did too, because like, hooray. But if there's any updates, like feel free to let me know, because I haven't heard of any. But South Korea wants 3 years of hard labor for Johnny Somali after a streamer offends judge. Did you guys know he like showed up to one of his court hearings drunk? I wonder if this is the reason. Was that? I never actually read it. I just assumed. I'm like, I mean, the second he showed up to one of his cases drunk, I was like, oh, you in trouble. You do not do shit like that in places like Japan or South Korea or like, I don't know, just most Asian countries. There's like a level of respect that's just expected of you in some public spaces. And like, did you ever fuck yourself over? You know, judges are not like they are here. There's not a bunch of touchy-feely judges over there. There's still some really hard-ass judges, and they're expecting a certain behavior out of people. Does Johnny Somali like eating bananas and rice? He probably does. And he probably should get used to it. I don't imagine they're going to feed him much doing hard labor. Johnny is going to learn the hard way. He knows he's done. He might actually, he's young enough that he can turn his life around though. This might actually be good for him. And it would be a great case study. And again, I really think stuff like this needs to come back to the States, which might sound harsh, but obviously just putting someone in jail is not reforming them well enough. You know, there's probably a sliding scale, or maybe some people can work inside the jail and work in laundry and that would be better for them. But some people, especially men, not to be sexist, just to be the cold hard truth, men need to keep busy. And the best way to get those busy minds onto something else is to keep them busy physically and put them to work and make them, but again too, like reward people when they're doing well and like make it like an integration back into society. Maybe you get fed better if you have like a higher daily count or whatever. Like I do think like to some human level, like you just need to, it's like hitting the reset button on these people. And some people need the reset button held down longer. And some people, you need to pull out the cartridge and like blow on it a little and maybe clean it before it's ready to play, you know? But good job. Thank you, South Korea, for still having common sense and putting this motherfucker where he belongs. In the fields. In the fields. May the wooden revolution be upon Johnny Somali. Oh, and speaking of which, Husbanus is trying to get Chair Sama back up and running for you fine folks and stuff. Yes. Farming cabbages, eating bananas and rice. It's honest work, you know? Good honest work. Memories of Rem with the $5. Thank you. The moment he disrespected the Comfort Girl statues, he had a target on his back, and they just started stacking offenses. Oh, it's so true. I'm going to stay away from kimchi for at least 5 years. Why? Oh, you think he's going to be making it? That's so funny. Streamer Johnny Somali is facing a long time in prison with forced labor as his South Korean trial is wrapping up. Back in 2024, after being arrested on trips to Japan and Israel, Johnny Somali, real name Kamzi Khalid Ismail, traveled to South Korea in his next chapter of his streaming career. Just like with his experiences in other countries, the American was arrested after several problematic incidents, including causing chaos in a 7-Eleven, disrupting a bus, and blasting North Korean propaganda, and more. Oh. While Ismail pleaded guilty to quite a few offenses, he desperately tried to get deepfake charges dismissed after allegedly distributing AI videos featuring Korean creators. Wow, he just dug and dug away. I didn't even hear about that one. On February 27th, 2026, Somali, who went viral for being KO'd by a Navy SEAL, returned to court making closing arguments, which have seemingly landed him in even more hot water. According to a YouTuber and lawyer Legal Mindset, Somali issued an apology in which he claimed to be held captive in Korea for a year and a half. I did some foolish things under the influence of alcohol and I realized the consequences. I sincerely apologize for this, he said. Having been born and raised in the United States, I did not realize how serious the consequences of these actions, which would not be illegal in the United States, could be in Korea. Somali then reportedly took issues with the deep fake charges, noting how other Korean streamer Bong Bong shared the same videos. You know what's really funny too? There was actually a little clip he did where he talked about being a sociopath and how he didn't care about breaking the law because this is how he made his content. And I'm sure they just pulled that on him. The second he made this statement, they were like, well, it's kind of funny you said that because you filmed this. The one thing that gets all of these nuisance streamers, and even people like Clavicler, they can't stop filming themselves. They can't just ever put the camera down and be like, I'm going to live this one in the moment. This is not going to be content. And it would have saved his ass if he could just shut his mouth a little bit. You know, and that Clavicler guy, like that clip we were watching the other day, like he tries to make it seem like he's some fucking Chad and women are just dripping off of him. And then you saw him go up to a girl and be like, you want to polish me off? Like it was pathetic. Like, you know, these people who just can't turn off the camera, like they're the creators of their own undoing. Like what a fucking idiot. I bet I can even find the video of him saying it. Like, Johnny Somali says he won't stop. He is a sociopath. He just doesn't care. How would I find it? Oh my God, there's so much about him. Put Reddit at the end. Does it show up then? I can't find it. Wow. I gotta start keeping folders for these fucking people. Like, shit. Polish my peen. Please. Touch my pee-pee. Anyways, I'll just keep reading. I got sidetracked. Somali then reportedly took issue with the deepfake charges, noting how other Korean streamer Bong Bong shared the same videos. The law is unfair. Since the police didn't do anything when I tried to report Bong Bong, I am asking for the law to be applied fairly. He pleaded, I'm still young and I want to see my family and go home. Please show me leniency. Oh no, the tears that worked in United States against our fucking pathetic judges don't work over there. That's so funny. So funny. Legal Mindset claims that the judge was baffled by this and wasn't having any of this argument. The prosecution then followed up by recommending some serious punishments against the streamer. The prosecutor recommended 3 years in prison with labor, a maximum fine of 150,000 won, just over 100 USD. Oh, that's funny. That's like nothing. And that he is placed on the sex offender registry, which may even impact him once he returns to America, if failing to register in the US could result in more consequences. He is set to be sentenced during the next hearing on April 15th, after the judge refused his request to be sentenced quickly. The case comes as streamers across the globe have been facing major punishments for their antics on live broadcasts. Oh, God bless. Nature is healing. Notably, Vitaly spent nearly 300 days behind bars in the Philippines after antagonizing residents, making unwanted advances towards a security guard, and attempting to grab his weapon. He was eventually deported to Russia. Jack Dougherty is also facing up to 7 years in prison. Oh, beautiful. After a controversial broadcast where he was charged with resisting arrest and possession of a controlled substance while filming a video. I saw that one. That was in Florida. Florida police don't fuck around. I do like that about them. There's like a place where sanity still exists, and it's Florida, baby. Sometimes. Snoopy Diz with the 5. Where's the money line from? I don't remember Austin Powers saying it. That is, isn't it? I thought it was what? That is a good question. Where did I pull that from? Who knows? I don't even know. It's Clancy Brown's as Mr. Krabs. Oh yeah, that would make sense. It's a mashup. Florida has red flag laws. No, thank you. What's wrong with that? Have fun at the gym. I don't even know. It rings a bell, but why don't I know what they are off the top of my head? What is this? This is when he gets KO'd. Lay to Deke. There goes my Deke. There he goes. My Deke. I just like to say that because it sounds like I have a dick, but I don't. I only have a Deke. If Deke ever if Deke ever leaves, I'll be so sad. You know? It's like a part of me will have disappeared. Beep bop boop bop boop bop. Closing all these things. Closing all these things. You don't? We've been tricked! Ah, bamboozled! Oh no! What else is she lying about? He lying about. I wonder if he'll have to register as a sex offender in the USA and appear on Nyannis's Predator heat map. He probably will. He will be there. A man accused of hacking someone to death with an axe and eating part of the victim's brain and an eyeball has been granted conditional release after a careful review of his clinical progress. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. What am I reading? What am I reading? This is what... I don't know why why is it cutting off people's names? It just says S ... shared this. Why are some people just letters? It's shared in the Discord. Shit. He's apparently just a joy to be around. Man accused of hacking someone to death with an axe. Okay, it was a year ago. Still doesn't make it any better. Did they end up arrested for this? Oh, wowee, huh? Hot diggity, as the kids might say. What? I am signed up. Log me in. Pathetic. If Deke is gone forever, you'll be like Clavicle, no dick, but still lovable. Aw, thank you. Thank you. And I'll be cortisol maxing, frame mogging, whatever the fuck. All the weird things that person says that have been like everywhere lately. Here we go. Whoa. So I don't know who's S. Why is it doing this? You're a verified bigger. Is it bigger? I did it. I said bigger with the hard R. Jesus Christ. Sir Wentz, perhaps? Sir... I don't know. Thank you for sharing this article. A man accused of hacking someone to death with an axe and eating part of the victim's brain and eyeball has been granted conditional release after careful review of his clinical progress, officials in Connecticut say. This is from last year. What do they consider progress? Well, he hasn't eaten any brains or eyeballs lately, so I think that's improvement. He's managed to not eat anyone in the past little while, I suppose. A man accused of cannibalism and murder has been granted conditional release, according to the Connecticut Psychiatric Security Review Board. The board granted Tyree Smith's release after a careful review of his clinical progress, officials said. He's currently at Connecticut Valley Hospital in Middletown. Smith is accused of hacking a man to death with an axe in Bridgeport and eating part of the victim's brain and eyeball. When did this even happen? 2012. So it's been like a little, like almost 15 years. I guess 14 at this point. The PSRB said Smith had demonstrated long-term stability, remained engaged in all recommended treatments, and consistently followed his care. His conditional release requires that he remain under structured supervision and that he continues to receive the necessary mental health services. Before being granted conditional release, a person is first placed on temporary leave status. This means that they're still confined to the hospital but have privileges that generally start with daytime passes to receive treatment in the community, including overnights and weekly check-ins at the hospital, the board said. Rehabilitation, not punishment, is the goal for all individuals found not guilty by reason of insanity, the PSRB said in a statement. State GOP leaders said the decision is outrageous and mind-boggling. His victim's family raised objections about his release. What about them? Where is the justice for them, Senators Heather Somers, Paul Ciccarella, and Henry Martin and Stephen Harding had said in a statement? This terrible decision puts public safety in jeopardy, and it's another terrible message to send to CT violent crimes and victims. To CT violent crime victims and their families. This person should never be out. The statement continues, we are dumbfounded at this injustice. In what universe is this okay? What drives you to eat a brain? Raw. It's raw, idiot! The fucking Gordon Ramsay clip. Huh. Oh, it happened in Florida. Well, so much for that. I said Florida had the best laws. I guess not. Tyree Smith, 34, arrived at a relative's Bridgeport house covered in blood and said he had used a hatchet and killed a man who said he was homeless, then ate some of the man's brain and his eye. Huh. After making the alleged confession, Smith took a Greyhound bus to Lynn Haven to arrive on January 23rd. Police said after arriving in Florida, he told family members he was staying with a female friend, but did not provide her name, police said. The U.S. Marshals found Smith and took custody of him on Tuesday night. Whoa. The woman who released this guy is a liberal Jewish woman, so, damn it. Thought it'd make him smarter. He's hungry for knowledge. It's the hunger for knowledge. Son of a bitch. Hungry. Eat a Snickers. Oh, he was hangry. Having a hangry moment. To be fair, I only eat white people, but not in that way. Conditional release, the wood chipper. Finally got some good fucking food. It's pretty interesting that he just showed up at a relative's house and just straight up said what he did, too. Holy crap. Huh? What? What is the deal here with... There's no update. I said... What? I mean, this is the New York Post, so I don't know how true this is. I know there's like always an element of like weirdness here. But here it says that he was violent? New prison documents show that Tyree Smith, who has been dubbed the Connecticut Cannibal, exhibited violent behavior behind bars and was a serious threat to life in prison before he was granted release. Wow. Smith confessed to the 2011 killing of a homeless man, Angel Gonzalez, in Connecticut, and he admitted to eating the victim's body parts in a cemetery. Oh, it's so cute. What a great setting to eat body parts. How can you be called, like, how can you... For someone who claimed insanity, that's like a specific thing to fucking do. Huh? You what? Now that I've got this here snack, I'll head down to the cemetery. In 2013, a 3-judge panel found Smith not guilty by reason of insanity in the death of Gonzalez. However, he was committed to Connecticut Valley Hospital for 60 years. Smith was granted conditional release by the Nutmeg State's Psychiatric Security Review Board in February 2025, which allows him to leave Connecticut Valley Hospital in Middleton. Oh, okay. Smith's doctor said the cannibal killer has been rehabilitated and is taking medications to help the psychosis and the voices in his head. Thank goodness. Oh, don't worry. He just takes pills for that now. What happens if he misses a couple pills? So he eats another person. What are you gonna do? Life's just a crazy journey and we're all in it together. Fuck? What? Don't worry, he's fine. Other than the voices in his head, but we got him on pills for that. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Like, why don't we just create some sort of place where these people can keep busy but not be with society? Again, like, maybe like laundromats that are run by people that, like, you know, to some extent maybe they can integrate a bit, but they're still fucking criminally insane. But you can do something where they're not handling food or something. Like, I don't fucking know, man. I do think that if you're going to keep people alive, you should give them a use so that they're not just a net negative on taxpayers, you know? Whether it's making license plates or whatever the fuck they have people do. I think you should have them do something to contribute to society since they are going to be a net negative. My personal opinion is some people should just be put down like dogs. I'm sorry, if you eat the brain and eyeball of another human being, you might need to be put down like a dog. I'm sorry. That's kind of how dogs act. That's weird. Huh. Let them knit blankets. Yeah, again, you can knit things. You can knit hats and mitts for maybe... That would be a very fitting thing for him. You can make hats and mitts for homeless people. You know, instead of fucking eating their brains, you're now covering their brains with a nice knitted hat. That would be a very just sentence for someone like this. And you have an expected output of like a couple hats per week or per month. That would be nice. You know, stuff like that. We're animals and kick, but not enough to eat a person. Well, that's good to know. Donnie, you agree. Thank you. The Pippa Chippa. I just like, I mean, sometimes people just come out busted. It's true. Some people become mentally unwell. It's true. You know? I don't think that if you still hear voices in your head, if you have to take pills for that, and when you don't take pills for that, you eat people, even that person should understand how crazy they are and say, don't put me back in society. If I fucking ever eat someone's brain, you best hope no one ever puts me back out on the street. If someone did, I'd be like, you keep me locked up or you put me out. Like, I have been bubble-sidal in the past. If I ate someone, just fucking take me out. Just fucking take me out back and shoot me in the back of the head. I'm wasted product. That's honestly my opinion. But, like, again, some people are unable to make that, and if you don't, maybe just put them to work in something where they become a net positive. Like, I personally would hold myself to a different standard if I ate someone's fucking brain, and if I actually was insane in the moment and felt bad about it, I would be afraid of myself. I'd be like, don't you dare put me on the streets again. Are you kidding me? I ate someone's brain and eyeball in the cemetery. It's nuts. This is nuts. Many liberals don't understand that some people just can't be rehabilitated. Yes, and they need to be kept out of society for the betterment of everyone, including them. Including them. Like, once you're known as the Connecticut cannibal, I don't think there's much coming back from that. You can't have a fucking alliteration to your name, you know, where they call you like you're out of the fucking Batman books here. You're like, you fucking, there's the Connecticut cannibal. Fuck. You know, something's not right. They can turn big rocks into little rocks, it's true. You guys never been hungry before? You don't understand when a man gets hangry. Anyways, I should keep reading this. Just the fact that, like, guys, don't worry, he's on pills for the voices in his head. Don't fucking worry about it. Oi, they! What are you doing? To quote the director there, he is a joy. He is considered a support to the other people there, forensic psychiatrist Karen Teitelbaum said. Once he was stable, he was a really calming presence for other patients. And I don't doubt that. But he still ate someone's brain, okay? People historically can forget to take their pills. Like, I just don't think... I don't care how nice he is now. He ate someone's brain and eyeball. At some point, as a society, we have to understand that certain things make people off limits to other people. Just because you feel that he's in your controlled environment where you handle the pills, he's been good, well, that's good. That's great. Now put him to work knitting some hats or doing some laundry, and, you know, you can still pay him and bring him fucking food from the outside if he's making his own wages and stuff. Whatever. Give DoorDash a reason to DoorDash, you know, since most normal people shouldn't be using the fucking service. If you want to be, like, liberal about it, we can go full liberal, but there still should be some common sense employed where these people are not let out to, like, be around people. There should just be some sort of weird halfway house where it's not quite an asylum, but it's not quite anything else, and it's just basically a place where these people can eat, sleep, and have their patient or have their medications handed to them, and then during the day they can go out to one of the fucking buildings and do some goddamn work, you know? You can have a gym on site. It'll be like a little prison, but not quite a prison. You know what I mean? I think we just need to expand upon the institutions we have. But yeah, or again, like if this was me, I would probably just bubble myself. I'd be like, I'm a monster. I ate someone's brain. I killed them in the most horrific way possible. Then I ate their fucking brain because the voices in my head told me to do it. Like, I would just be afraid of myself. Like, I don't understand this. It's like summer camp, but with medication. Yeah. Just because people at the hospital in a controlled environment think he's safe, it's crazy to just be like, put him out with the people now. Put him out with the rest of the people. Hello? Jericho Grant with the $5, fighting the Wyoming weather. Oh, drive safe. Drive safe. Everybody pray for Jericho Graham, who drives trucks through the country. And he actually has his full CDL license and everything. Could you imagine? He keeps off drugs and he doesn't drink on the job and he actually follows all the rules of the road. He doesn't speed on his truck. He doesn't cut people off. He doesn't crash into people. He doesn't do U-turns on the highway. A true-blooded American hero. Bubbled people don't even smell good. I have the misfortune of knowing the smell. Me too. Me too. And it doesn't smell good. Once he was stable, he was really calming presence for other patients. Because people usually, like, defecate when they die, too, eh? Something to just keep in mind. He has, like, things like organs they just let go, you know? There's nothing holding back anymore. You know? If there's something locked and loaded in the chamber, it's slipping out. So to speak. But anyways, yes, he's maintained clinical stability, adhered to the medications, and continued to engage in group and substance abuse treatment. He also denied visual hallucinations and a desire to harm others or himself. He ate this man's brain. Look up Reza Aslan. Ugh, am I going to regret this? Is this even, like, what is it? The Mississippi Murderer this time? Is there going to be some sort of cute alliteration to describe? Reza Aslan, Iranian-American scholar. Okay, that's not bad. What am I supposed to be looking up here? Maybe when AI is perfected, we can just have consistent judgments on the cases. That would honestly just be for the best. Like, sometimes humans just aren't meant to make decisions. They bring in too much emotion, you know? And like, I believe in empathy and putting yourself in someone else's shoes, but there's only so much. There's a limit to that. I don't think many people in chat could fully put themselves in someone's shoes to understand why they would eat someone's brain. And that is a warning that this person can never be compared to a normal person ever again, because they've already gone outside the realm of reason and done something unthinkable. And if it's unthinkable and unimaginable, that's a pretty good indication that this person probably should never be on the streets again, no matter how nice he acts on pills. And like, that's for his own safety and everyone else around him. You know, is he still going to have a thought like, maybe I should get behind the wheel of this giant truck and drive it through as many people as I can before driving it off a cliff? Like, I don't understand how this person's mind works. It clearly comes up with some crazy fucking shit. He killed someone and ate them in a cemetery. That's wild. Huh? Back in the day, people would just kill people like this, you know, because they were like, wow, we can't handle this person and they're an animal, you know? I don't know. I guess I'm a bit authoritarian when it comes to the rule of law, but you don't have to agree with me. I do think that you can be more liberal but still use common sense if you wanted to. These ones are just like, it's crazy. Like, put them back on the street, huh? Oh, you don't understand. He's such a joy to be around. He makes the best coffee, you know? He's just been such a joy. Other than that one time he just slipped up and ate someone's brain. But I mean, who can say they haven't been there before? You know, you're hungry, you're walking around. There's a homeless guy and he's looking awfully tasty. You know, what do you do? Anyone could have done it. No control of AI is moral tradition person. They all agree with progressive judges. I mean, no. You just have to not use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is like a weird... If you ask ChatGPT to misgender someone or like allow like nuclear fallout to happen, it'll be like, I won't misgender them. I'll figure out a way to stop the nuclear fallout from happening and not misgender them. And every other AI is like, yeah, no, I'm going to misgender them because that doesn't make sense. So ChatGPT is cooked. Who amongst us has not accidentally eaten something that belonged to someone else, right? Like, come on, guys. Don't you feel bad for this wayward, lost soul? He just a moment of weakness. Oh, totally normal too. In January 2012, a month after he had been hacked to death, Gonzalez's mutilated body was found in a vacant apartment in Bridgeport, Connecticut, 65 miles northeast of New York City. Like, so what about, like, again, like, I feel like if I walked into a room and found a 1-month-old corpse hacked, you know, and I was just trying to, like, I would probably be just scarred for life from that. I would probably be like, when's the next time I'm opening a door and just going to see some mangled corpse? And you know that smelled terrible. Terrible. Like, it's just crazy that, like, this person has affected multiple lives, not just the lives of the person he murdered, but also now just, like, some random person who had to walk in on that. Holy moly. What's the charge? Enjoying a brain? A succulent homeless man's brain? It's an outrage. Smith had warned his cousin that he was going to kill someone hours before Gonzalez was murdered, Rabb previously told police. Maine, I've heard of Hannibal Lecter, but I never thought I would have someone in my family who would actually eat someone, Rabb said. Following the February announcement of Smith's release, critics, including Republican State Senator Paul Ciccarella, argued that Smith should not be released and should remain under close watch in a hospital. Yeah. Yes. This individual killed and ate part of his victim and was found not guilty by reason of insanity. His victim's family raised objections about his release. What about them? Yeah, that was in the last article, too. Wild. Thanks for the story. S on Discord. Hey, look it. S gave me another thing. I don't know why it just says S ... A bunch of people like that on my... Not everyone, but a lot of people's names are just the first letter and ... What is going on with Discord? How's my day going? You're currently standing on a dock. Well, people are blowing my mind. S has shared another story. Jail abolitionist. Why can't I read that? Abolish. abolitionist, set to become judge in Charlotte after close win over incumbent. Some people just look too nice to be a judge. Is that like, I want to see like a Judge Judy, like, you know, that scowl that she has. I know that she's like not putting up with shit, even though I know Judge Judy is filmed and is obviously dramatized for the TV. I still want that energy. When I look at a judge, I want to feel like I'm in trouble in their classroom and I'm about to get scolded. That's the type of look. They should be looking pure daggers. I want to see someone that's serious. You know? Jail abolitionist set to become judge in Charlotte after close win over incumbent. So someone who wants to get rid of jails. Self-proclaimed jail and prison abolitionist. I've just never even seen that word used. Rebecca Cannon won Tuesday's primary race for district court judge, holding seat 18 in North Carolina's District 26, which covers all of Mecklenburg County, according to an unofficial election result. Cannon, 33, beat incumbent judge Cecilia Osagura by less than 4,000 votes. Cannon received 52% of the votes, and Osagura received 48%, according to results posted in the website of North Carolina State Board of Elections. Across the district's 195 precincts, 96,740 ballots were cast in the contest. Cannon and Osagura did not answer phone calls from the Charlotte Observer when the tight race's results rolled in just after 11 p.m. on Tuesday. Cannon, a former public defender with her own law firm, was Osagura's only challenger. No Republicans ran, so Cannon will be unopposed in the November general election ballot. Hi, abolitionist. I want to see Caleb as a judge. Yeah, for real. I want to see people like actually held accountable. I don't want to see jails I don't want to get rid of jails. Like, you know, is this North Carolina? Watch the crime rate spike, but sentencing lowered. Exactly. Exactly. We're going too soft on crime. I understand previously, yeah, we kept people in jail too long over fucking things like selling marijuana. 100%. And now we've gone like the complete polar opposite, and we're just like, every fucking criminal can just run free. $1,000 bond and off you go, you little scamp. Get out of here. Sometimes there's no bond at all. They're like, run along, you little scamp. Don't let me catch you doing crime again. And they catch them doing crime again. They're, you little scamp. All right, one more warning. Go on, you little fucking silly thing, you. Oh, this will be great. This will be great for the regular working person who is now just going to be at the receiving end of fucking random crime. Whether it's something as simple as their social being stolen, you know, or their fucking Kia being stolen. God bless America. Steve I Am with the 2. Please look up Frazzle Drip. Frazzle Drip. Frazzle Drip, sometimes spelled Frazzle Rip, is a debunked far-right conspiracy theory that originated around 2018, primarily with QAnon and Pizzagate circles. Key aspects. It alleges that a video exists purportedly found on former Congressman Anthony Weiner's laptop showing Hillary Clinton and Huma Abedin engaging in a satanic ritual where they murder a child and wear the victim's face as a mask. Oh. 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 What the fuck does fat Frazzle Drip have to do with this? The theory was popularized by a fake news site, particularly your Newswire, in April 2018. Debunking. There's no evidence that such video exists. Snopes and other fact-checkers have confirmed the story is false. Again, but given recent things that have come up, is there going to be this whole thing where they're like, maybe it does exist? FBI records. Federal Bureau of Investigation. What is this? FBI communication on discovery of Hillary Clinton emails on Anthony Weiner's laptop computer, part 1, final. And this 2 pages. You've sent me on this weird side mission, but you gave me $2. It was basically proven true via the Jeffrey Epstein files. Hot diggity damn. Let me see. Hey, blank. Just putting this on the record because the optics of this case. During the course of my review, a computer seized from Anthony Weiner, a seizure in search of which was authorized by the SDNY search warrant, I encountered approximately at least 340,000 emails stored on the computer. Okay. That's a lot. A large number of emails appeared to be a result of mail client program installed in that computer, such as Outlook, that pulled emails from servers belonging to both Anthony Weiner and Huma Abedin. A significant number of these 340,000 emails appeared to be between Huma Abedin and Hillary Clinton, the latter who appears to have used a number of different email addresses. This is based simply as a review of the header information. I did not review content of these emails, as the warrant only authorized me to view items that would give me probable cause to believe that CP evidence may reside therein. SDNY is comfortable with me continuing my review as I have, which is not to read any emails to from Anthony Weiner to which his wife or a possible attorney is a party. Even if there is a third party on those emails, I will not review their content out of an abundance of caution. Obviously, I will not review any emails to which Anthony Weiner is not a party, such as emails between Miss Abedin and Miss Clinton. I just wanted to formally bring this to your attention due to the pending election, the ongoing congressional investigation into the FBI's own investigation in Miss Clinton's emails, activities, etc. Huma is married to Alex Soros? Shut up. Oh my God. Don't worry, I won't look at to any of their emails because I know I don't want to get them in trouble. So can you not just ask for a warrant to look at all of these things since they're so fucking suspicious? Can you do your job? Like if you're there and you're seeing stuff that looks suspicious, well, I mean, I get you can't tamper evidence and go without probable cause because then it'll get it thrown out in court. But then are you getting a fucking warrant for this? Huh? Huh? What's going on? And what was that alert? Stream elements? Help. Help. Anthony Weiner. Weiner? Ha ha. Fucking Weiner. Fucking Weiner. What a loser. Quasi with the $1. The reason your Discord is only displaying one letter per name is because OBS has streamer mode. All usernames are cut down to one letter to protect users. Kind of cringe, to be honest. I got it. I get it. I never thought I ever put that on. It must have turned on at some point, or I must have clicked the button without noticing. Because it wasn't always like that. All 9 of the cops that went through the laptop are now dead. Oh! Oh! Ow! Funny how accidents happen around Hillary Clinton. I always felt like, again, I don't know why I get the vibe that, like, she's the evil one and Bill is, like, unaware of how evil she is or something. And it's why he was getting his dick sucked by other women because, like, he's never actually liked her. She seems like a character out of House of Cards. I just write my own head fan fiction. Like, maybe I'm completely wrong. That's just my gut feeling on the matter. I don't know. Am I, like, you know what I mean? And she's, like, with him because, like, he kind of does seem like a goofball. Like, even the way he was acting to, like, the pictures and stuff, he was like, oh, look at that. She was like, this is the perfect guise for my evil operation, you know? Some fucking Pinky in the Brain shit. She's the brain, and he's Pinky. Like, that's how it feels to me when I see them together. Hillary really seems evil. She does! And again, like, it's all conspiracy. This is all conspiracy, technically, hypothetically. You know, I'm just saying how I feel. That's always been the dynamic that I've seen between these two people. Like the Pinky and the Brain type fucking shit. Careful, Icarus. Yeah, I'm going to stop there. But you know what I mean? Like, that's just my honest take. That's how they always seemed, both visually. Like, you know, she's tinier than him and everything, and he's taller and goofy. Like, it's like a I think everything, I just see things through cartoon lenses. Because I worked in fucking kids' cartoons. That's just what happens. The same feeling I get as well. Bill is not good, but he's too aloof to be truly evil. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if he was, like, partaking in some of the sexual activity and, like, not aware about the rest going on. Hillary was like, yeah, Bill, you just go up there and you get your fucking, you get polished off by one of those girls. I just got to go to the basement for some matters. And he was like, okay, you know. He was, oh, gosh, and, like, walked away to go get polished off. These are, again, in my head, it just feels like the character types they fall into. If I were to be, like, given these characters and they weren't actually based off real people, and I was given a synopsis of them, and I was told to put them through an episode and write them into a script, it's just how it would fall, okay? It's just how my brain thinks. Bill Deadass had nostalgia trip doing his testimony. He did. And at least I was like, okay, there's some honesty still left in this man. You know, no politician is ever truly honest 100%. He was still speaking like he was a walking NDA. But he at least, like, showed humanity when he saw the pictures. He was like, oh, shit. He was reminiscing like a real person. You know, looking at pictures of the past and seeing his young self and in a hot tub with some cuties. The Simpsons used to joke that Bill was controlled by Hillary. I believe it. You should have read Hillary's response to finding out she was pregnant. It's in the Epstein files. She wanted to kill him. Oh my God. But yeah, I don't know. I love to say conspiracies. Conspiracies are just fun. They're just fun. All right? And sometimes there's a bit of truth to conspiracies, you know? But at the end of the day, they are still just fun. I can't watch movies with an evil, satanic-looking older woman without seeing Hillary. Yikes. The whole new war, that American Dad Ollie Norton song is getting really telling. Shit. It's all right, man. What's all right? The dopey husband and the conniving bitch wife archetype. It really is. It is. Like, sometimes it's like trite and cliche, but sometimes that stereotype exists for a reason. She is like the Palpatine to all other evil cronies. I wonder if I can get Grok to make me the image I want. Can you draw me Hillary and Bill Clinton? But they are like Pinky and the Brain. Hillary should be Pinky. Make it cartoony, but the caricature on the face should be recognizable. It's okay if they are rat-like. I would prefer if they were more... Can you share a link? Sure. What the fuck? Oh, that's so shitty. It's so shitty. Oh.
Money! Yeah, baby, yeah!
Oh my God. I don't know why the second one's my favorite, because it's like the fucking nose. Oh my God. It's actually perfect in so many ways. And they've both got 2 sets of ears. They're just like me for real. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh my God. What is this?
Feel like I'm getting deja vu.
Oh, this reminds me too. I wonder if I can find it. Before you play this one, they keep taking this one down. Since we're getting in trouble here anyways.
you front, cause I'm the Führer. Poland and Austria, Czechoslovakia, yeah, I want 'em. Blitz and a crease, and in the crease, Marine waste I surrendered. Getting through your head what the Führer said, not bloody lenders. Hate to say I told you so, say I'll blood and soil.
We never heard from Nyannis again after that.
To believe I told you so. Innocent Jews now yo-yo. Ironic salutes. If you can't keep the pace without masteries, that's not my problem. Gonna need that living small way we're outnumbered. No way I'll die inside a Buffy bunker. Hate to say I told you so, see oil. Blood soil.
Channel is about to get nuked. No, after this goes live, I just have to take it down. It's fine. It's fine.
To believe I told you so.
How dare you? Kind of a banger. It kind of is. And dude, if anything, my fucking grandparents were Czech. You know, they left because of shit like this. It's okay to laugh at the past. You can't change the past, okay? Past can't be changed. It's okay to laugh. This is the house I was fucking raised in, alright? Don't get your panties in a fucking twist. It's okay to laugh. Yeah, the Charlie Chaplin, the dictator. Anyone watch that? He was such a fucking... It was a genius. Genius movie.
Just like Napoleon, I shouldn't have gone into Russia. Only care about Aries, don't give a shit about the others. If it all goes wrong, we can go to Argentina or Augusta. I thank you once and thank you twice. Now say out in my name, you know you wanna. What you talking about, man? I just say grab some cruise positions awkward. Say say
My grandmother's dead. There's no one to send this to. Other than you guys. You said you wanted it? It's kind of a bop. Kind of a bop. And it's just so funny. But anyways, so I've seen this one too. It's the same guy that made it. It's just this other one got taken down and someone else re-uploaded it. But yeah, kind of some bangers.
feel like I'm getting deja vu. This is like a rock war number 2. A rock war number 2. I like the look of those oil supplies. I'd be ashamed if someone invaded you. If someone invaded you. And I ran so far away. Bomb I bombed them night and day. But this was USA. A drone appears above your head. A Moab bomb comes falling down on you. Falling down on you. The fleet is moving nearer still. The Strait of Hormuz, it comes in view. The oil must flow through. And I ran so far away. The bomb I bombed them destroy USA.
It's a bop. This is what happens, Christopher. You said you hate the word. Everyone's calling it a bop now. Even I. What a bop. This one goes out to Christopher. This one's a bop. Straight to Christopher. Don't forget to tag Christopher when you say it's a bop. Come
on. Mushroom clouds
it's for him.
Send out a tweet to let you know. World War III, cause Israel told me to.
Woo!
All for Netanyahu. And I read so far away. Oh, bomb them night and day. Oh, and I ran so far away. Oh, bomb them night and day. But destroy USA.
Come on. What a jam. Ooh. It's getting hot in here. Amazing. Iranian Rhapsody.
Is this like Iraq or is this World War III? War with Iran, just one more in the Middle East. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
This one's not as good. This one's not as good.
F-22s and soldiers with them 60s. Things go up, bombs go down, oil price up, markets down, wherever the drones strike.
The markets are fucking down right now. Everything was looking up for tech stocks. Like, that was the one benefit to everything going up in price, is that at least if you were in the stock market, you could make some money. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Iran war, take away. The singing is worse. Yeah, this one's not as good, and the music not so well written. So, can't do it. I'm going to stop this one just because it's too hard to listen to, but... I mean, you can't... Every single song you make can't be a bop. I think we all learned a valuable lesson today, is that not all songs can be bops, but all bops can be songs. All right? Take that one and put it in your back pocket. It's not bopping. I feel you there, Mr. Z Muffin. I think you're in the past or I'm in the future, whatever way you want to think about it, but in 20 seconds time, it'll all make sense. I said the same shit. It's not bopping. Bop ain't bopping yet. We need more! More! Oh my God. I mean, yeah, planes go up, bombs go down is kind of a hard line. Very, very true. Very good, very true. People said that they wanted the last one, though. I think Dutch Matrix said that he wanted to share this with his papa. With Papa Matrix. So there's the Iran so far away. I just need to tinkle. So I need to run far away and tinkle. Yeah. I don't know what else to say other than I got to tinkle. I'm going to find a cop video or something. Drunk teacher's first and last day at elementary school. Oh, it's too long, though. Fucking 42 minutes. Holy shit. I don't think I have enough time for that. I don't think so. What not to do during a traffic stop? I do like things like this. These are my favorite because it reminds me of this.
Black community.
How to not get your ass kicked by the cops. This comedy routine has stand the test of time. But first, let's look at someone who didn't obviously see this stand-up routine and did not know what not to say and what not to do when encountering the cops for a simple pullover here. All right, 1 second though. I'm gonna go tinkle for the beginning because I have a feeling I know where this one's going.
Hey, how are you guys?
Officer Cracker, Boise Police. The reason I'm stopping you is the registration is expired.
It is. I just got it from my dad. Wait, no, it's not expired.
Okay, so here's the issue, right? That's not the license plate that's on the car. Okay, so
What license plate? I just got it.
It's a 2 Charles license plate. So even if
Canyon County license plate?
Canyon County license plate. So that's what's displayed. Okay, so if that's what is actually it's registered under, then what it is it's a fictitious display. You can't have an old plate.
Well, what do I do if I don't have the new plates delivered yet?
Take the old plates off.
Oh, I don't know. My dad was the one handling everything.
So yeah, as long as if you take the old plates off and just leave the temporary registration in the window,
Okay.
As long as you have a temporary registration in the window, you're okay, and we can see it, then you're okay.
So I'm free to roll these windows. It's kind of cold out here.
Yep, that's fine, man. You have info?
What's that?
Did he actually have a driver's license?
Yeah, South Carolina.
Okay.
Dude in the back, though. I didn't see him at first.
Yeah, I didn't. I barely saw him as I walked up there. Wonder if he's got a warrant.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a seatbelt on.
We'll see if I can get the backseat passenger's ID.
Yeah.
Here's this bag.
Thank you.
And then, can you roll the back window down for me, sir? This one?
No, there's no reason to.
This one? There is actually. I need to ID him.
Dad,
I do. He's not wearing a seatbelt.
What kind is it?
He's not wearing a seatbelt. It's a citable offense, so I need to know who I need to write that citation to.
Okay.
Okay, so I need to be able to identify him.
Oh.
Hey, sir. Let me see your hands, please. Hey, sir, back seat. I need to be able to see your hands. Show me your right hand.
You care if I wake him up?
Sir, back seat, show me your right hand. Okay, keep that where I can see it. You understand? I'm going to pull him out. All right, here's what I need you to do. I need you to put both of your hands on the back seat rest. Okay? Put your hands on the seat rest. Put your hands on the back seat. Sir?
Oh, I didn't do nothing.
2214, code 1. Here's the thing, sir. Okay? I have a legal reason to identify you. I do. You weren't wearing your seatbelt.
This seatbelt doesn't work.
Okay. Either way, that's not the issue. The issue is that you were not wearing a seatbelt. When I asked you... No, it wouldn't, because he's an adult. If he was a minor, it would be.
I'm a minor.
When I'm talking to you, you were hiding your hands from me. Okay? That is pretty suspicious. I have every reason to have you step out of the vehicle.
Nope, I am a minor.
Okay. If you just keep your hands where I can see them, okay? But I need to identify you, all right? What's your last name, sir? What's your date of birth? What year? 2000? So if you were born in 2000, that means you're not a minor like you were just telling me. Hey, stop fucking reaching. You understand me? Don't fucking reach. Roll your window down. You need to stop reaching. You understand?
Sorry.
Sir, understand that I can control your movements right now. You understand that? So here's what we're going to do. Put your hands on the back of the seat rest. Driver, unlock the car.
You're not getting me out the car, homie.
Go ahead.
You're not getting me out the car.
Hey, what the f*** are you doing, man?
Hey!
Shoot me then, bitch.
Shoot me. Get out of the car. You two, out of the car.
Shoot me then.
2214.
Get out of the car.
Clear the air.
Yourself, get out of the car.
Sorry, units code 3. He's got a knife.
No!
Get away from me!
Get away.
Get away from him! No.
Get away. Get out of the car.
Don't do it. No. Get back here, dude. No. Get back here.
Don't do it.
Get back here. Sir, get back here.
What are you gonna shoot me too, man?
Back over here, man.
Hey, get...
Stop.
2214.
Oh, he's getting away. Get him.
Northbound Vision. Just turned eastbound Highland.
I got back right at the right time.
Tan jacket, blue jeans, armed with a knife.
A simple traffic stop.
Yep, he just went around this.
Take him to
Could be a
Valhalla.
black male adult, tan jacket, blue jeans. We're currently at 517 Highland. He's in a, he ran back into this gated area. We need to start setting a perimeter. I'm on the north side. We can get people to the east and south. Okay, just stay out of there for now. We got a suspect with an armed suspect back there. Hey, just make sure you guys know he is armed with a knife and took off running from us. Hey.
Sorry to pause it there, but anxiety for the 2. Hey, it's like you and Husbanus. He's the brain. He is the brain. You're absolutely right. Husky Ninja with the 199. Thank you. Payment for the link. I'm sending this to everyone. I gave you the links, right? You got the links? I sent both of those songs. Christopher with the $2. Thank you. Bop the pink cat on the nose with $2. Thank you. I'll put that in my back pocket. Thank you. Steve I am with the $2, and he gave me a YouTube link, which I will click on. We'll
hold here.
Hey,
I don't have eyes
hey,
on him.
Black Cat Gamer.
Sounds like
How's
he
it
went running
going?
back that way. At this point, we just have RNO. I've got him.
You have the link to that Helldiver 2 debacle. Does it let you post it there? That's a good question. That's on Twitch. If it doesn't let you, I don't know.
Somewhat ID'd. I don't know if
You'd have to put like a space in it, and then I would copy and paste it and remove the space.
Pulled a knife out when I was trying to have him get out the car. Dispatch was working on running him when this all
Time to
kicked
ride
off.
the lightning.
Information should be in the call.
Assault on LE.
No. It'd be pretty weak.
He was the back passenger, trying to get him IDs, pretend to be asleep, doesn't have a seatbelt on.
I love that. They're just pretending to be asleep. Like the cops are just going to be like, oh shit, we can't get this one. He's sleeping right now.
And then he reaches in his pocket, so we unholster, we pulled out a knife. We know his name.
Maybe. If he gave me the right name.
Have we gotten any return on him?
I don't know.
As officers set up a perimeter and search the immediate area, a 911 caller reports seeing the suspect jumping fences and traveling through people's properties.
Stop right there! Boise police, stop right there! Do not move! On the ground! All right, I'm challenging him. He's coming at me with the knife. Stop right there! Do not move!
I got your link ready. Whoa! Jesus! Holy shit!
Do not move!
I don't think he can anymore.
Shots fired.
Oh, he can.
Suspect is down.
Shut the fuck up.
Knife is still in his hand.
Don't move! I understand that. We love you too. Okay? Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
Goodbye. Holy shit.
Put the knife down. Tyrell.
Right next to Division.
Put the knife down.
He's got the knife in his hand. Let go of the knife, sir. Let go of the knife.
I don't think he can
Okay,
anymore.
stand by. We can get the knife to him once
Hey, I'm gonna kick that knife away. Knife is in his right hand. See, you come up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that this was going to be a... It just said what not to do during a traffic stop. I had no idea it was going to turn to this. I would have warned people.
Sir, do not reach
I have
for
not
that knife.
watched this one
Do
yet.
not reach for that knife, sir.
Good.
Took the grass temperature challenge. I don't know why people approach cops with knives. It's not an argument you're going to win. Oh, he's alive.
Wait, get EMS, man.
Yeah, they're coming. You want to put him in cuffs?
Probably not worried about that.
All right, we're gonna get you medical attention right now, sir.
The knife is right here. You want to mark it?
Hey, they went that way.
All right. I'm sure they'll find us.
You guys all good?
Yeah, he was just coming at me from here.
Yeah, we're gonna help you, sir.
We got help on the way, bud. Don't worry.
Help is coming. Help is coming. Help is coming through the chest.
Yeah, let's get a chest seal on him.
Just one round.
3.
One here.
Yeah, right. There's two in the chest.
Good, bud?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, why didn't he just comply?
No,
I don't know
just
why
like-
people with a
I'm gonna go
knife
up
in
there.
their hand, they're told to drop the knife, and they're like, how about I keep approaching you with the knife?
This incident took place in Boise, Idaho on November 13,
Yeah, it sounds like a collapsed
2024.
lung.
The suspect, 22-year-old Gabriel Pope, was shot 3 times during the incident and was quickly provided medical aid before being transported to a nearby hospital. The officer who fired the 3 shots, Boise Police Corporal Steve Martinez, was placed on administrative leave after the shooting, while an investigation was opened into whether he was justified or not. Pope, after being treated at the hospital, survived his injuries and was later charged with felony aggravated assault on law enforcement, resisting arrest, and providing false identification to law enforcement. Pope's attorney said that he has had a very traumatic life, as his mental health issues have caused him to commit crimes throughout his whole life, even while he was a minor. In September
lot of
2025, 10 months after the incident, as part of a plea deal, Pope pleaded guilty to aggravated assault on law enforcement with an enhancement for use of a deadly weapon during the commission of a felony, while the other charges were dropped. The judge, who told Pope he needed to, quote, grow up, sentenced him to 10 years in prison with the possibility for parole after 4 years. She also urged the Idaho Department of Correction to provide mental health counseling, aggression replacement therapy, and substance abuse treatment during his incarceration. In November 2025, a full year after the incident, prosecutors found the officer who shot Pope justified in his decision under Idaho law after reviewing the body cam footage.
You want to know how fast?
Yeah, well, he was coming at him with a knife. What the hell? This. How to not get your ass kicked by the police.
Myself often worry that we might be a victim of police brutality. So, as a public service, the Chris Rock Show proudly presents this educational video. Have you ever been face to face with a police officer and wondered, is he about to kick my ass? Well, wonder no more. If you follow these easy tips, you'll be fine. First, obey the law. Laws were made for a reason. Think of them as hints. You've heard people say, man, I wouldn't do that shit if I was you. Well, here's some of that shit. Carjacking, armed robbery, arson, selling drugs, buying drugs, stabbing, shooting.
Stabbing was there.
You know, you probably won't get your ass kicked if you just use common sense. If you jump a subway turnstile,
The
you
skit
might
never stops being relevant.
just get off with a warning from the police. But if you jump a turnstile carrying a loaded gun and smoking a joint, then maybe you need your ass kicked. We all know what happened to Rodney King. But Rodney wouldn't have got his ass kicked if he had just followed this simple tip.
Fuck.
When you see flashing police lights in your mirror, stop immediately. Everybody knows, if the police have to come and get you, they're bringing an ass kicking with them.
It's true.
Here's a
Nice
no-brainer.
car. That's a nice looking car.
If you're listening to loud rap music, turn that shit off. Blasting fuck the police while you're getting pulled over by the police is just ignorant. When an officer approaches your car, be polite.
Wait, what? Don't run away with a knife in your hand? What?
There a problem, officer? And stay in your car with your hands on the wheel. What the fuck do you want, motherfucker? Unless you want your ass kicked. Want to give a friend a ride? Not so fast.
Oh, this one was actually really good for the one beforehand where he's like, I just got in the car, even though he was on bond.
Your friend might be crazy. Now, before you let your friend in your car, ask them these questions. Do you have a gun? Do you have drugs? Do you have any warrants? And in case you do get pulled over by the cops,
License and registration, please.
remind your friend to do this one thing. Shut the fuck up. Don't give him shit. What the fuck you want? If you have to give a friend a ride, get a white friend. A white friend can be the difference between a ticket and a bullet in the ass. Here's a tip you should never forget. If your woman is mad at you, leave her at home. Because a mad woman will say anything.
Dude, remember we watched one of these where a guy got pulled over and she convinced the cops that he had shoved drugs up his asshole, and they did a cavity search back at the police precinct and there was nothing in his fucking ass. This one's also very true because you just never know what these women will say.
If your woman is mad at you, there's nothing she'd like to see more than you getting your ass kicked.
That's right! Kick his motherfucking ass! When you tell me to shut up no more, take a seat too! He got weed!
Now listen, you. Obey the law. Use common sense. Stop immediately. Turn that shit off. Be polite. Shut the fuck up. Get a white friend. And last but not least, don't ride with a mad woman. If you follow these simple pointers, you probably won't get your ass kicked by the police.
It's oops.
Yo, what is up,
What is
everybody?
this? I actually just clicked on something. All right, Steve I Am gave us this link. 3 minutes. It must be short and sweet. Thank you for the 2.
1136 dispatch.
Go ahead.
44 with a Skyjack. We'll be at 680 North Edville Road. White male, black coveralls, ball cap.
Oh my god, I've seen this before. I have seen this before. This is a fucking classic. Are you fucking... This is amazing. Thank you, Chris I Am.
White t-shirt.
Sir, pull that lip to the side of the road. Stop. Now.
Yeah, over. 443.
What the heck are you doing out here?
43 Charlie.
So southern.
I'm working a job site right there, man.
45, dispatch.
Right down there. What are you doing down there? What are you doing in this thing?
I love the storytelling that the shot tells you too. It says Old Country Liquors.
Some lunch and sodas and whatnot for the guys.
He's sitting on some fucking
What's your
beer
name?
cases.
Steve.
Well, Steve, I can't have you driving up and down the street in this Skyjack. You're sitting on beer.
That's for after. I'm not drinking it now.
What about that beer there I saw you drinking coming out of the driveway?
49 dispatch.
Oh man, I'm just finishing that one was from earlier.
Oh
Steve,
shoot!
I can't have you driving down the road in a Skyjack drinking beer. Why don't you come on down and talk to me here for a minute? Let's figure this out.
Man, I gotta get back to work.
No, just come on down. We'll get this figured out and we'll get you back to work.
No.
Steve, come on down.
What?
Steve,
Nah. Yes.
come on down.
Come get me. How about that?
I tell you what, Steve, we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way.
Come on up.
The hard way, on the way to jail, we're gonna stop by the hospital.
Oh, maybe I'll come down. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll come down.
997.
Maybe I won't.
Steve?
Nina's stream is now cops and you're okay
Come on
with
down,
it?
just-
I love cop videos. I love arrest videos.
Come on down, let's work this out.
This is a
Get you back to
classic.
work.
Oh man, why don't you just go on your way and I'll go on my way?
I'm giving you one more chance, Steve. Come on down the easy way.
I know my rights.
All right, you want to play it the hard way?
I pay your salary.
You want to play it the hard
motherfucker.
way?
I pay your salary.
This is not a gag. No, this is a real. This is real. This is like 15 years old.
How you like that?
Are you going to come down or are we going to bring you down, Steve?
Man, why don't you do your dangest?
Go ahead.
751.
What's that guy doing? What are you doing, man? What? I know my rights. I'm 2 blocks from my work.
Put that
site.
cigarette down.
247.
Put your cigarette down.
Female subject walking
Dang it.
eastbound
Hey.
from a vehicle. KHP doesn't have
Hey.
anybody right now.
Want me to come in or you want to come over here?
Hey, whatever you got. Come on, man. I didn't. God dang it, dude.
Now stop resisting. Stop resisting.
It feels like Reno 911. It does. It's just a
We
hillbilly
could have
moment.
did this the easy way, but no, you had to do it the hard way, so.
Oh, my boss. He said it was cool.
1019
He said, my boss said it would be cool for me to drive it over. You don't understand,
Cool.
officer?
Come on, man.
This is following the rule, the law. God dang
I
it.
ain't got time for this shit.
I ain't got time for this
I know
shit.
my rights.
Hey, watch out.
Dang it, dude. It's just a fucking scissor lift, man.
Classic. A fucking classic. Straight from the Disney vault. Thank you very much, Steve I Am, for that. I appreciate it. The 400-meter distance with the Skyjack hat, roughly. I may be breaking the law, but have you ever heard of the rule of cool pig? What are you doing, punk? Wow. I've been shut in. America has fallen. We used to be a proper country. You used to be able to drink and drive your Skylift all you wanted, but now they're going ahead and enforcing the rule of law over just a busy, law-abiding citizen. What's a beer? So what? I had a beer. I had a rough day. Perfectly framed, sound the same the whole time. It's a setup. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. It was very real. Very true and very real. I will have none of this. I will have none of this hateful bigotry in my chat. Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. You used to be able to drink on the job until the 80s. All the way back to when they built the pyramids. Apparently people were drinking beer all the time back then. That was their main... That was their main source for water and for food. It's real to me. It is real, god dang it. What's next? I can't drive and drink beer? Hails to the no, I say. Says I. God would not want that. If you think about it.
Daddy, chill.
Liquid bread. Rad Badger just subscribed. Hey, hot diggity. Welcome to Public Citizen. Yeah. Hell to the yeah, brother. Wow, we've been live for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Time sure flies when you're live on stream. Sure flies indeed. Hey! Let me see what I got in my bookmarks. Oh, yeah. What the heck? There's another public fucking platform to gamble on? Come on, man. What's going on with society? What's wrong with us? We should know better than this. I saw that it was just some Mr. Beast thing and I clicked on it. And looking at it, like, come on now. Come on now. A Mr. Beast video editor has been fired after he was found to be betting on the Kalshi prediction platform. The video editor was also fined $20,000 by the platform for using non-public information. People are doing this left, right, and fucking center on these platforms. Because, like, you can vote on anything.
Daddy, chill.
You can just do anything. Glory to the Nayenosi kingdom again. You're back, baby. We used to be a proper country where you could get blasted while working with heavy machinery. It's true. But yeah, like... I'm just so sick of these websites in general. Like this Kalshi, it's the first I'm hearing about it. I know Polymarket, where you can like bet on the weather. You can bet on sports. You can bet on like what tie people will wear. You can bet on like what people might wear to fucking events. Like it's like anything and everything. And clearly when you can bet on everything and anything, like insider gambling or trading will essentially happen. You know? Just because one person was found, I guarantee like every niche has someone doing this. TikTok made impulse control a thing of the past. I keep my gambling to cards with friends. Winner buys the booze. That's nice and wholesome. That's good and true. Framework good and true. Did I hear about Lord Miles? The fuck a Lord Miles? Lord... Can you tell by my response I have no idea what that is? I'm googly. I do have this little thing called Google. I don't know. YouTuber who went missing in Afghanistan and people wishing he was dead? Hello? This is like 2 years ago. I remember seeing his vlog where he went to Afghanistan and it felt like a casual internet travel vlogger. With the added bonus of discovering dangerous places and countries, he was reported missing recently, and a Taliban government account assuming broke the news and said the forces are actively looking for him. Was he found? This is 2 years ago. Wait till you get old. It's a gamble every time you fart. Hey, hey, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! That's funny. Ninus, you were upset when the power went out midstream yesterday. I was upset. I I was upset even following because I felt like I was having a good stream and a good yap with you guys. We were on some topics that were a lot of fun. And then the power went out. He's in the UK just now. Google his name and then Saudi Arabia. Oh, that'll be good. Okay. Lord Miles, Saudi Arabia. My dog, speaking of toilets underneath my chairs, my incontinent dog is definitely pinching off a fucking piece of poo because it stinks in here. Lord Miles isn't dead. Polymarket scandal takes a new turn. I see. Uh-huh. He went like the way of Epstein and disappeared, but still exists. Lord Miles isn't dead. Polymarket scandal takes a new turn. This is me learning about this man for the first time, and he's apparently a shyster. Poor Fritter. Poor Fritter. Poor me. Poor me. I'm the one that has to deal with the fallout. With the nuclear fallout that is his booty. Let me look. Has it exited the chamber yet? It's halfway through the chamber. I can pull some of this, though. Isn't that too much information? 1 second. Let me go get a unit of toilet paper. And to take care of this, then I'll have to wash my hands. Poor Fritter. Poor stinky Fritter. The poop has been acquired. Oh my God. Pray for Husbanus, all right? Pray. Pray for him. Keep him in your prayers. Keep him in your prayers. He's just, I have no idea. I guess most men are like this, huh? He had like a little bit of his burger left over from Culver's and he like wrapped it up in the wrapper. But like there was no fridge. He didn't even put it in the coolers or anything. He just left it on the countertop. He ate it. He just ate that shit. Dude, it's been sitting out all night and all morning. What is wrong with men? Are men okay? Help. 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 What's wrong with our Husbanus? Pray for him. I wasn't pooping. I was talking to Husbanus. I went upstairs and just checked on Husbanus. I wasn't sure what his day was entailing, if he had to leave or what. That's it. Culver's is lit. Yeah, second day, like Husbanus, Culver's, the fridge wasn't working. It wasn't in the fridge. It was just on the countertop. Lord. Based. Based. Ah, he'll be fine. He belongs on Kick because he's an animal. Wait, he's home? Yeah, he came back over the weekend. It's cooked. It'll be fine. Yeah, once it's cooked, you can just let it sit on the counter for the end of time. And it's still good. It's not fine. He's cooked. It's already been cooked. It's fine. Son of a bitch. I'd starve in the 20s? No, I wouldn't. I would not. I wouldn't have. I would have had things properly salted and ready. I would just make jerky like a regular fucking person. I would, and I also can kill and slaughter animals. I have slaughtered animals before for meat and I've defeathered them. I can kill for food. I can kill rabbits. I can kill birds. Husbanus can't. We'll see who fucking lives and who dies. It won't be me. I've killed fish too, obviously. If I can just whack those over the head, I don't even care. I eat shit. All right? I'm a survive. I'm a survive. I will just have fresher foods and stews and keep things hot. Make sure you have that life insurance updated just in case. No, don't even speak like that. Don't even speak like that. Hey, Aragon the Greater. Ooh, hello. Why, a good day to you too. My day is going pretty well. Hope yours is too. I can kill most animals except rabbits. I love rabbits too much. I love them too in stews. I like their meat. Delicious, delicious, tender meat. It does suck, I guess, to kill them, but, I mean, just don't name them. That's the secret to being able to slaughter animals, is don't give them a name. If you're going to have chickens that lay eggs and chickens that are for meat, the ones that are for meat, you just never give them a name. And the ones that may lay your eggs, maybe those ones have names. Rabbit is too lean to eat all the time, sadly. Yeah, those things fucking move around, huh? Can you make or have ever had... The fact that I don't know what that is, no, I don't think I've ever heard of that. That sounds strange. Is that a fish? Is that a type of rodent? Money! Pemician? Yeah! Pemicin? Oh, it's a survival food. Using lean meat, fat, and dried berries. Now that I look at a picture of it, I feel like this is definitely something we learned about, like, way back in goddamn, like, grade 3. Pemmican. Tallow. Tallow, dried meat, and sometimes dried berries. I mean, I would definitely make something like that. I made something like this, but it didn't really have meat in it. When I was doing long bike rides, I would do like it just looks similar. It's actually, I guess, not very similar. But you can get dates. You can get dates and mix it in with like some oats and some nuts and some cranberries and stuff. And it basically just gives you like, it's a calorie-rich food. It's the same idea. And you can just basically carry it with you and eat it. And so this is just like, this is basically beef jerky, but with some added extras. Like, I would fucking make the shit out of this. I, like, kind of want to make some right now. It looks good. It looks like something I'd love to chew on. I love stuff like this. Like, I just love, like, calorie-dense, like, nutritious things. I like supplementing. I like that. I like to be like a forager too. Like, I don't know. I feel like when I eat, it's not necessarily bigger meals. I do prefer to forage and just have like little things like that. But yeah. I used to do that. I used to make like weird little like balls of edible something. Like it was basically goop. You know, I had some oats in there and stuff. It was basically my own granola bar. And then I would bike to Toronto, and I would also have like a Camelback, and I would put a little bit of salt and lemon juice and then fill it with water. And I would bike to and from. It was like a 2-3 hour bike ride. Because I was insane. I wish there was like nice trails and stuff like that near me. There was like a trail that went along the waterfront. So I could go back and forth across the waterfront. It was really pretty. Big birds and everything. Heck. Jericho Graham with the $5. Thank you. Oh, that's so funny. Kate of the Swiss with the $5. We're never going to hit the goal. It's okay. The goal was kind of a shitty goal. It was like I was going to play video games. To be honest, I just set a goal because my fridge died. That's it. My fridge died, and technically I should stream more to make up for the fact that my fridge fucking died. I can't believe it. The goddamn costs this month. My fridge died, and I found out I had a septic tank, and it needed to be emptied. You know, that wasn't too bad. I won't lie. It wasn't too bad. Still sucks. K to the Swiss with the other $5. We made a good attempt. I'll probably still play games later tonight, and I'll even bring Husbanus along. Even without the goal. Even without the goal, I will still play video games later. I don't know. I'll still play like a game of Marvel Rivals or something too at some point. Who fucking cares? There's no real... I still appreciate the fucking support, regardless. I feel corny as hell when I set a goal. Corny. Husbanus, let's freaking go! Yeah, I know, it's exciting for Husbanus. Where's the fridge fund? There is no fridge fund. You know? It just eats into my savings fund, my bring Papa Anus to Florida fund. Loses. He didn't want to sell his house too, and it's like, heck, I feel bad. But like he's the one that listed his house, but then he's like, I don't want to sell it, and I'm like, I mean, like, I don't blame him. You know, that's a very human feeling. There is a fridge fund. I started one this morning. Husbanus model when? What will he be, I wonder? I was thinking about that today. Like, what if he was like a rabbit or something? A dog? Or what if he was just like a computer chip? I feel like he should be some Cortana-like thing sometimes, or something tech-leaning. Maybe a robot. What do you guys think? When you think of Husbanus, he's got such a cute voice. Maybe that's just me because I'm married to him. I think, like, but what would fit his voice, you know? Mr. Chips. And again, too, I'm gonna also, I want to keep in mind, too, that Husbanus might not, you know, use the name Husbanus if he makes his account. You know, you're gonna have to understand that he's both Husbanus and whatever name he chooses to be. Because even he asked, he's like, if I start streaming, do I have to use the name Husbanus? I was like, no. Definitely not. I may have named myself Anus, but people around me do not have to be named after anuses. Ani, so to speak. A robot rabbit. Cobra Silverhand with a 2 for the fridge fund. I don't know why I think of a rabbit because like he's like stocky and he's muscular. You know? Like what animal translates into that well? I mean dogs technically. The architect from The Matrix. He does really like The Matrix, too. I wonder if I can move in. He would, like, yeah. Good. $2, Minotaur. You're banned. You're banned. You gave me $2. Thank you so much, Steve I Am, for the $2. Minotaur, you're banned. You're banned. Sorry. We had a great run together, Steve I Am. You shared some great videos and some great insights, and you shared also many dollars with me. But it's been nice knowing you. You're now banned. No one actually banned him. Fuck. Chad Anus. A kangaroo. Oh, interesting. The big ears, I think, would be cute. He's cute to me, too. That's why it's like robots without ears, unless I make him some sort of robot kangaroo. The screen's on his belly. He's got computers built in. I feel like he needs to be half robot, whatever he ends up being. A dinosaur. Ooh, cool. Cool. That would be pretty cool. A fucking like velociraptor or something. A tech velociraptor. He should be a cybernetic cat man with cat with biceps. Where is Husbanus from? He's an American, originally from Wisconsin, but we live in Florida. It's how they get so yoked as adults. It's crazy. No, yeah, like fucking ripped kangaroos are nothing to be fucked with. Let me find some. Jacked kangaroo. It's fucking not right. Bro is swole. I literally made a TikTok too. Look at me. Wow. So hip. Kangaroo jacked. Look at him.
Those are strong arms.
Look at this shit.
Man, you are a big kangaroo. Oh, those are strong arms. Oh. Yeah, okay.
Jesus.
You're getting me a little bit closer than I want to be because you want to kick me. There you go, bud.
Like, what? What the fuck? That ain't right. Adult kangaroo looks like Nate Diaz. Oh, shit. Blue cheese dog and pink wine cat. He does like blue cheese dip. 100 with the quasi-codia with the 100 biddies. I'm already a Raptor VTuber. Can we be cousins? Oh, shit. Maybe you're distantly related. Holy crap. They got claws, too. Yeah, holy shit. Oh, my God. That's scary. Dude, just snap your neck. They'll snap your neck. I want to see another one. Oh, I remember this video. A guy saves his dog from a fucking jacked kangaroo. This is a man.
Kangaroo has some fury in its pouch.
Oh, this is... I didn't even see this one. I've seen... The one I saw was like kangaroo had someone's dog. It was like on the savannah. Like it was in the middle of a field. This one's in the water. You gotta watch out for kangaroos, man. They're mean.
This out. But it's no match for a black belt. A martial arts instructor in Australia saw his dog in a headlock by the kangaroo, jumped into action. So he slapped the kangaroo. The kangaroo released the dog. Turns out this isn't the first time a dog has been rescued.
Oh, there we go.
From
That's
this
the one I know.
That poor
kangaroo.
dog.
Yeah,
Look
watch
at him.
this.
And that
he spars up.
Put him up. Here we
Yes.
go.
Oh my God! Look at.
And he leaves. That's such a fucking gangster thing. This thing doesn't even understand. He's like, what the fuck? I love how he squares up with it and then lands a punch.
Look at him.
And that.
Amazing.
Put him up. Put him up. Here we go.
Amazing.
Oh my God! Look at the muscles on that kangaroo.
What is he lifting?
He's benching a
Holy
lot.
cow.
Wait. Ow.
Just,
Wow.
I feel.
What is he doing to the poor dog? For real. Raccoons can drown dogs in that much water. Oh my God. The fuck? Not a raccoon. They have claws on their paws as well. They also can break your chest with a kick. What cute animals. One time I punched a deer in the face. What the fuck was the deer doing to get punched in the face? Call Husbanus the Technomancer. That's funny. What's this, Steve I am? Trying to get back into my good... Oh, he's trying to get back into my good graces. This is what we just watched. Thank you, Steve I am. I guess I won't ban you this time. You deserve it, though. You really, really do. All right? After that hit, he realized he fucked up. Trying to buck you over and over? Well, what the fuck were you doing riding deer? You're still at fault, Shilly Willy. The fuck? Fuck you riding a deer for? You deserve to be bucked. You were on top of a deer, you dingus. He got Stunlock. 40K reference, baby. Oh, is there a Technomancer in there? It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oh, look, there's a new Skybrows video. I don't know what it's about. Carolina Overdrive? A Skybrows and Mama Brows collaboration. I was standing in my grandma's yard. You were standing in your grandmother's yard. At some point, you got on top of a deer that tried to buck you. I feel like I'm still not hearing the whole story here. It's slowly unraveling. I feel like I'm missing a step between standing in your grandmother's yard and getting on top of the deer where it's trying to buck you. Never got the deer. Shilly Willy, you're up to something. If Husbanus gets a VTuber model, will he show feet at 100K? Dude, you should have heard him talking the other day. He was talking about just being like a pair of fucking feet and some ass. Like, he talked about, remember that woman with the clear chair? He was like, I'm going to get myself a clear chair and just film like he's not even going to have a model. He was just going to be like that fucking hoe on Twitch that was showing her butthole and toes. He was like basically like he's just going to hit the market hard and sell out. So he's not actually going to do that though, but he was joking about it. Like he'd have a camera on his feet and a camera at his asshole. Just insane. Just insane. Imagine too as a man, because like as a man, like your nuts would be down there and like, I don't know, like the tip of your dick might show. Like what the fuck? Messed up. That's messed up. Pokimane? I can't remember. Gundo covered her once in a video. And I also used it in one of my videos that I talked about Twitch. She showed them creases. Or the Technopath. Oh, that's a good one. He means the deer was trying to kick him with his rear feet. Oh, okay, I see. Tried to buck me over and over. To me, bucking would be like an act of being on top of the animal and it bucks you off. That is the way I understood the word. It's a verb to me like that. But that makes sense too if it means to kick. Pokimane is known for having a front butt. Ugh, ayo. Ayo. Ass model, let's go. He will do numbers. He will. He will. He'd be so famous for all the wrong or potentially right reasons. He is fit, you know. He does look good naked. I'm aware of that. So, you know. It's just, you know, he's not religious. So he just doesn't have that like religious shame, apparently. He's just going to let it all hang out. He can do squats. Spaceballs moment. I just went out of existence for a bit just thinking about it. He wouldn't actually do it. He was definitely joking. But yeah. I'm not telling you shit. You guys are trying to build a mental image. Is he shaved? My God. Is Husbanus going to be the Hassan Piker of the right? Stop. Remember Boogie went full nude? Ew. Ew. That's something, like, did you even really see much? I'm sure everything was getting, like, hung over, you know? Nothing was really visible. It's like seeing some, like, fat cherub. Go on. I'm not giving you any more. Unless you give me fucking money. I'm just kidding. I just know Husbanus would laugh if I said that. He tells me to DSP Max all the time. He jokes and he says he's my social media manager since we're married. And then he tells me that I need to beg more. And he says, like, I should be, since I'm watching so much DSP, I should be better. You know, I'm doing all this studying. And I just haven't reached peak DSP. I haven't fully evolved into my final form. And, like, in some ways, it's technically true. Oh. That's terrifying. What the fuck? Please continue. Absolutely not. Not for $2. Jesus Christ. You want me to sell my husband out for $2? That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are? I am. There's no amount of money, so don't even try it. I will not be selling my Husbanus out. I was joking. This was a joke. This was a test of the joke PA system. Dude, here we go. Let's just have a little palate cleanser, and we'll ask the age-old question that if wrestling is fake, explain this. All right? Looks... He just killed that man with a pizza. He's dead. It looks like he's a little bit alive right now, but that's actually just like an after image. That's how hard the pizza hit him. Amazing. One more time. One more time. You might have missed it the first time. Bam! Amazing hit. Clean hit. Whoa! Alexander of fucking Sweden? Your name gets cut off. With the 20 secs. And he says, juicy tip for the Gundo Cake Fund. For the Gundo Cake Fund. Am I going to bake him a cake or it's for his booty? His booty. Damn, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style, right? He got taken out with a pizza. That's JCW? Shit's so funny and better than WWE. What is it? JCW. What does that stand for? His name's Luigi. Shit. If you remember correctly. It makes sense. Looks like a Luigi to me. Only a Luigi could pull off a move like that. ICP. That's... What the fuck? JCW. That's JCW. ICP. You can't answer with another acronym and think what? Please. Please, you're breaking my brain. My sweet, tiny little brain can't handle this. Banshole with the $2. One more detail for Cobra and anxiety, please. No! 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 I'm not selling my husband out for fucking money. If he wants to tell you about the status of his balls, you can ask him yourself. And if he chooses to tell you, that's on him. You're not going to get me to reveal anything. If it was myself, clearly I tell you guys way too much information. You know? I've told you about my fucking... My, what is it? My hemorrhoid that I named Bert. You know? There's nothing secret here. But I can't share husbanus' secrets. I'm not a bad wife. And $2 is not going to buy my fucking... my secrets. Sheesh. Sheesh. Insane Clown Posse. You're getting it confused with Cecil. You know, my husbanus is not Cecil. Not Cecil coded. Hey, husbanus, we have a question, bro. Imagine he comes on later tonight. He's like, oh, wow, let's play some games together. Out of the fucking gate, chat just starts asking about the status of his nuts. Oh my god, Alexander of Sweden with the 20 secs. The husbanus ball fund. I'll never tell. Aragon the Greater with the US $5. I'm upset now that you don't upload YouTube videos. You hate us. Insane Clown Posse. That would make sense. You just... my bad. I should have known that one. Insane Clown Posse. That's funny. They would fucking host something like that. And I should make more YouTube videos. Please, I can only feel so bad. I can only feel so bad so much at one time. Can you flex out of a t-shirt? Oh my god. Again, you can ask these things of him, but nothing I will give away. Ninus, what are you saying that your exes stole a lot on a lot of the last stream? Oh, I had one ex that like racked up one of my credit cards in like a George Costanza attempt to get me to stay with him. Isn't that cute? Because, like, he's basically like, I'll help you, like, pay it off, like, I'm sorry. Like, I was like, you're never going to see me again. I'm never going to tell you where I live. He tried to come over to my new house, and I was like, nope. He said that he could, like, give me some back or whatever, and he was, like, asking for my address, and I was like, nope. I just drove away in a U-Haul when I learned that he was cheating on me with his ex. I had a feeling for a couple of months it was going on, and then it was verified. She became pregnant at some point, and, like, he became kind of weird. The baby didn't look like the dad, you know, kind of thing. He kept seeing her and being friends with her and calling her and things like that. Or, like, if I went up to see my parents, he'd stay back, and then I'd find out that they were hanging out. You know, I don't know. I probably should have left him sooner. And then he tried to keep me around. He sent me some sad emails that I never read. I deleted, you know. Ah, the old credit card scam. Like I called it the George Costanza because, like, you know that one episode of George, you like leave something in their apartment to get them to come back. Similar tactic, but just greasier. What I did end up doing is I went to Scotia Bank. I actually was able to cancel some of the transactions and claw some money back that way. And then I got a new credit card because clearly he had my login information, or maybe he took my credit card information. I did just keep my credit card at my desk a lot of the time because I didn't carry it with me, unless I knew I was going to spend money on it and then pay it off like I did groceries with it or something. But yeah, just careful who you get into relationships with, because sometimes they're just shitty people. And I actually did a lot of nice things for him. It's not like I didn't give him gifts or like, you know, like I'm generally pretty nice when I'm in a relationship with someone and like I'm making money. And I was also like paying a lot of the bills, and I was like cooking and cleaning and stuff, and he still did that. I was like, wow. But now I have husbanus, and like, you know, it's all for a reason, even if they're really shitty. And what sucks is that I didn't want to move down to husbanus until I paid off my credit card debt. And then by the time I paid it off, COVID happened. So we were long distance for like a year and a half because I was living in Toronto, which is really expensive, and I was paying off my credit card debt. And I just didn't want husbanus to have to pay for it. Like I wanted to kind of have a fresh start, you know? And I didn't want him to feel like whatever. And then, like that way too, we were able to communicate for a while and like see if we actually cared about each other like that. And we obviously did. And I paid it off, and then COVID happened, you know, which closed the border, which made it difficult. And I ended up having to fly over in a helicopter and ship my car because you're not allowed to drive across the fucking country. And I have a dog with a heart palpitation. So it ended up being like just extra expensive. It cost me like $3,000, where it should have just been a free drive across the border. And a good thing I did it, because like COVID still went on for like another like 8 months after that. So COVID, the best of times. Yes, I lost trash, but won a diamond in the end. Exactly. I think a lot of people have shitty exes, and that's why they're exes, because they ended up being shitty people. Some people end up having exes that you just drift away from, and you just become, and you realize that you're not really meant to be together like that, and it's amicable, but it wasn't one of those. Like, I will never speak to that person again. And they even had their fucking parents call me. At one point, his dad called me, and I was like baffled. I was like, what is going on here? And then his dad was trying to convince me to go back to him, and I was like, you just bought him a car after I broke up with him. And I'm like, breaking up with him was the best thing that ever happened to him. And I said he cheated on me. And then the dad called me a liar, and I was like, unreal. Like, why would I, what? And I was so happy to hear too that like the dad had recently remarried and she left him. Thank God, because apparently his dad was a piece of shit too. Because I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is going on right now? Like, you're calling me, like, what are you, the fucking Don? Like, it's so weird. Like, I'm not going to date your fucking son anymore. I'm never going to look at his face again. While my dad had a stroke, I was moving my dad into town, and not once did he come up to help me. And that was the final straw. I went back and I checked his phone. And I was like, fuck. Fuck me for being just like a trusting person. That wasn't even the Mizkiff boyfriend, but kind of similar, I guess, in some ways, for being a little bitch towards the end like that. But the first one was worse. It was like way more of like a crybaby. Like, I remember I was doing his homework through school because like he would just like be throwing hissy fits, and I was like, I'll just fucking write the essay for you. Because like it was hard. You had to do animation, then you also had to do like all these other side classes because it was a bachelor. And like he would just throw hissy fits to the point that I was just tired of it. I'm like, look, just let me write it. And like looking back, like I should have dumped that one sooner too. Oh well. Oh well. Before I met my wife, any breakup was treated as a burned bridge. Yeah, it's true. No contact. And again, I do think that some adults can break up and be amicable because they just both accepted they fell out of love. I do think that that can happen, you know? It's just not very common. Most people break up because they should never talk to one another again, kind of thing. Whatever. What the fuck? How do people make it through high school? I don't know. But yes. I don't know. Husbanus has shitty exes too. I don't know, it just happens to people. Gundam has shitty exes. There's shitty people out there. I think Gundam had something similar happen where like he was engaged to a girl and she went and cheated on him. Like, you know, like, dude, people are just assholes. And that's why sometimes too, when everyone's like, oh, women are such scummy, like, there are some people that seem to have the opinion only women can cheat. I'm like, please. That's such a stupid opinion to have. Clearly just shitty people can cheat and do shitty things. I draw the line at doing someone else's schoolwork, especially if they're an adult. I like writing essays. I don't know. I've always been a fan of like the essay formatting, and I'm like, I just look at things based on time. I can get more enjoyment out of my time. I'll finish this essay and then he'll shut the fuck up. Again, it was my first relationship. It was like the first time. I never really tried to get into a relationship with someone, but there had been multiple attempts that people tried to be in a relationship with me, and I just said no. And then, I don't know, I said yes to this one. He seemed nice. And like, that's kind of how it works. Like, they seem nice at first, and then you're like, oh. They're like strangely emotionally abusive and like manipulative, and they understand like your weaknesses. I say this every time we do exes. I'm so lucky I met my wife when I was 17. I could not fucking date in big 2026. I say to Husbanus, I wish I met him sooner, because like we both are like fucking super autistic about Diablo. And like, I just feel like I probably played Diablo with him at like times in my life, but we just never knew. It's crazy. We frequented a lot of the same games. Like, he was also in Modern Warfare 2 a lot. I was in Modern Warfare 2 a lot. Fuck. The fuck. But yeah. So it was cute. Like, we played a game together in Call of Duty, Blackout 4 or Black Ops 4. I just remember as BO4. I always get it fucked up. I say one thing wrong once in a while. But we met, and I remember we were in a game together, and we had a great game together. And I remember afterwards being like, damn, we didn't get to be friends, but like, whatever. And like, I just kept playing, and we ended up in a game again together. And then we ended up in that was in like, there was 2 different game modes at the time. There was Alcatraz, and then there was like the big map. And then we met up again in Alcatraz. But I do admit that I remember I was playing Alcatraz, and I was like, I'm just going to cancel and rejoin the game a few more times and see if I get into his party. Because, like, not to be the weird one in that situation, but I remembered both times because I'm not very forward of a person. And I realized that it's always in the woman's court to ask for the first initial extra step. And so I realized at the end of the second game together, like, fuck, I should have added him to my friends list. And I was like, fuck it. And I went to Alcatraz instead. And for some reason, I was like, just join the game a few more times. And I did. And I got into his Alcatraz game. And I was like, fuck. He's playing this game mode. And so I remember we added each other as friends at the end of that, and we started just playing Call of Duty together. And then we ended up adding each other on Discord. But I did make the step, but at the same time, it was a step that I should have made the first 2 times we were fucking matched up. And I realized as the woman, like, I fumbled because most men probably don't want to hit on girls in games and be seen as like a creep. But I realized that we had good rapport, and I was like, fuck. You know. So yeah, but I also feel like there was something that told me like, I don't usually drop and join games because you can also get like a little temporary 5-minute ban, but I was like, just fuck it, do it. Before the game even connects, just like look at your team, and if he's there, he's there, and if he's not. And I was just like, just do it like 3 times. And on the second time, I was in a team with him. So I was like, fuck. So yeah, I shot my shot. Yes. God did something good for the world when the game brought you to Husbanus. Yes. Yes. Damn, getting a new sticker for my car sucks. There's like a line of 25 people and the workers are slower than an elderly man taking a piss. Dude, going to the DMV is trash. There's some DMVs that are so fast. The one in my hometown was like that, though. You'd be in a line, and there's like 2 people in front of you, and you don't get to the front of the line till like an hour later. And you're like, how is this happening? Takes them like 20 minutes to help one person. How many N-words did Husbanus drop in those lobbies? Not a one. Husbanus doesn't drop the N-bomb. I had a bloke send me a picture of himself in a... I'm sorry. You had a bloke send you a picture of himself in bondage gear while playing Modern Warfare 2. Wow. All right, well, my experience was a little bit different. Shake my head, he's not a true gamer. Wow. I'm sure back in the day he did. He was a little hoodlum back in the day. You wouldn't imagine. He had multiple run-ins with the police. He was a bad boy. And you would never expect it because he sounds so sweet. When he was telling me these stories, I was like, no fucking way. He was a little hoodlum. He was a no good Nick. What do I call him all the time? Fuck. I just called him it the other day. Fuck. I haven't slept enough. He must have talked like Ned Flanders on the mic. He did not. He'd still swear. He still swears. The thirst is real, Cobra Silverhand. I used a female character in GTA and I got hit on via text. Fuck. I mean, yeah. I remember when I played World of Warcraft, I generally played as a Tauren. But one time I did start a female night elf and I named it something stupid, like something that was clearly a girl playing. And I was a girl playing. And I could back it up by going onto voice chat. But I was just doing it for the sole purpose to see how much gold I could get in game. And the answer was a lot. I could get almost any amount that I asked for. And it was a good little thought experiment. And then I went back to my Tauren Shaman where I stayed like fucking obscure. I always had weird names like Anus or fucking... what was another one? Like Hackscent and... I don't know. I would just have like random gibberish so no one would know. And then too, because I had like a weird ambiguous name when I was playing Call of Duty. And that's why Husbanus didn't even know I was a girl at first. I'm secretive. Secretive on the mic. A lot of people think I sound like a 12-year-old boy too, and I try to run with that sometimes. Forbidden Cat Belly with a 1999. Listen, Nyanus, you come to me here the day of my own son's new car purchase, asking for a favor of a breakup. Had you stayed with my son, that could have been your shotgun seat, and he would sneak into his ex in friendship. I lost the accent halfway through, but that was basically the call I got. And his dad kind of looked like a fat Bilbo Baggins. So, like, it was so weird having fucking Bilbo Baggins calling me, telling me that I had to get back with his son. Like, it literally, like, I remember because I was, like, walking to work or something at the time. I used to park far, far away from work so I could get the free parking and then walk 40 minutes. I had to drive across half the city of Toronto just for the fucking pleasure of parking in a town or, like, an area of the town that I could get free parking to then walk another 40 minutes to my workplace. And during this walk, he called me. And I remember just stopping for a bit and then reminding myself that I had to keep walking. I was getting to work. But it caught me so off guard. I was like, is this really what's happening right now? Half of me thought, like, did some sort of accident happen? Did I leave some sort of family heirloom? And God forbid, is he actually calling to apologize and say that his son's a jackass? No. He's trying to get me back with his son via threats. Ah! So anyways, yeah, I was really happy when I learned that his wife left him too. Because I was like, what a fucking weird guy. What a weird guy. What a weird thing to do. Dude, if your child gets into a relationship and they are broken up with, if you don't know the full story, just don't. Even if you think your son or your daughter is a saint, probably best to just not. Probably best to just not call anyone in that situation. It's fucking weird. It was definitely one of the weirdest parts of the whole thing. Like, not just being cheated on and everything and, like, stole my money. And then, like, his dad calls me. Like, whoo-wee. Please. Please. And he took some of my fucking... I had games that were in cases, like... Because inevitably, while I was leaving, I had to book a U-Haul. So I was still there for, like, another 2 or 3 days. And, like, I just had to book a U-Haul, and I was packing it up, but I was still going to work. And so he must have just, like, pilfered half of my shit as I was going to work. I found, like, there's multiple plastic cases that I got for some of my old NES games. They're just empty. Like, my Contra, I'm pretty sure, is empty. I still have my Kid Icarus. What else was empty? I think some of my Mega Mans are empty. And, like, these were mine. Like, he never bought them for me or anything. Like, these were my games. Like, fuck. Shitty people, man. Anxiety with the tooth. That's the deepest 12-year-old boy I've ever heard. Fuck. I don't know if I can do it. My throat's been a bit scratchy since being sick. But sometimes I can do like a voice similar to Ash Ketchum from the Pokemon show. I don't think I can do it right now. The part of my throat that I would use kind of hurts. Not the Meggy Mans, yeah. I had 1 to 6, and now I think I just have... I want to say 3 and 6? 3, 4, and 6? I'm pretty sure I only have like 3 of them left. I don't look at my collection as much anymore because when I start opening the cases and remind myself which ones are empty, I'm like, oh. Oh, son of a bitch. These nice cases that I bought for these games ended up being like a double whammy because it looked like I had all my shit, but he clearly went through and just took the ones he felt like taking. Shitty people. Do it. Do the Ash Ketchum voice. I would need to go get water. Hey kids. I can't really do it right now because it gets deeper because my throat hurts. My lungs hurt. I think I have either pneumonia or bronchitis. I don't know which one. But the depths of my lungs hurt. But it's getting better. When I used to breathe in, it was like agony. And now it's just like slight pain. Sad trip to memory lane. Hey, there's good thing that's happened in my past too. But just exes are sometimes shitty. It's okay. I've moved on. Sometimes I think about things and it's like shit. But at the same time, I'm glad I kept my integrity and I wasn't swayed by consumer goods, you know? I could have gone back and got my stuff, but that would have been giving him exactly what he wanted. So I didn't do it. I was like, you can keep the shit and trip on it. And that's what I would tell myself. I'm like, because he'd keep his house a mess anyways. I'm like, fucking wake up one day and just slip on one of those things and break your neck, as the Wu-Tang would say. But anyways, starting to sound like Mario, voiced by Captain Lou Albino. Captain Lou Albino. Albano. It must be doing it. You do first form Cell pretty good. I do love Cell. That would make sense. Amazingly, most of what she looks at are memes. Cobra Silverhand. Lee, I feel you, brother. When we gave our daughter her phone, we made sure there's an app that allows us to monitor everything on her phone. Oh yeah, good idea. Amalgamite sounds like a 9-year-old boy doing a Mike Tyson impersonation. No! Yeah, tell him, Ninus. What am I telling him? I'll tell him. I forget what I'm talking about. You guys got me yapping. It's okay. You guys, who fucking asked this? I guess I got cut off yesterday talking about my exes because I got a super chat where someone said that their wife had a shitty ex that would still try to contact them. But anyways, Wu-Tang for life. The Wu. Yeah. Yeah, anyways. I'm glad you met your wife in high school. Again, like some people are lucky. Some people are lucky, but at the same time, like I went through a lot of shitty relationships and I didn't meet husbanus until I was like, 28, 29? Like, you know, like, fuck, don't give up on yourself just because you hit your 30s or you're about to hit your 30s. I see a lot of people who are like, woe is me, it's over for me, like I'm a certain age. And it's like, it really just, everyone, you can't hold yourself to someone else's standard. The same way it's good that you met your wife in high school, I wouldn't try, if you were older than that and still not in a relationship, I wouldn't be like, oh, like I'm never going to have that, because that is going to put you in a position where you never have it, versus just understanding that everyone's time works differently and what works for one person doesn't work for everyone. And like, even if you wanted it a certain way, that's just like clearly not meant to be. Maybe that's like my religious side thinking, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I think things do happen for a reason. And like, I am very grateful for where I am. And sometimes I feel bad about moving to Florida and leaving my family behind, but then I remind myself of all the good things of why I'm here. And obviously husbanus is like top of the chart there, you know? So like, I don't know. It's like, it's always in moments where I'm feeling very blue, it's like I remind myself, I'm like, well, my shitty exes, I'm like, I could have been stuck there or something, like, holy fuck, you know? Thank God I met him. And I'm over here. You know, some of it sucks, but holy fuck, there's like so much to be grateful for, that the stuff that sucks now sucks a little less, you know? But it's Jover for me. I'm cooked. Some people don't find their person until they're 40. And like, I don't know, just fill your time doing stuff that you like in the meantime. The good things in Florida, like gators and stuff. Yeah, like gators. Gators actually taste really good. That's something I learned in Florida. Gators taste good. Go, Buttcat, go. I'm yapping. I just realized, I don't know, I don't want people to be sad because, you know, Christopher met his wife in high school. Some people, I knew people from my hometown that knew each other in high school, went around the block and dated people and got in relationships that they were upset with, and then found each other again in their 30s and got married. That one was interesting. And me and my friend talk about it. Like, remember when so-and-so got married? Like, isn't that fucking weird? And like, they never hung out in the same groups in school, but they came back in their 30s and they're married. I think they already have a kid. Some people can just cook those kids, like, bam, they come right out. But like, yeah. Fucking Cobra Silverhand singing some Backstreet, or is that NSYNC? Fuck. Posted a video in Discord about medieval maxing. Have I checked that out? I have not. I have not. Mr. Beast has been lying to us. No! I could never. His stream suggestions. I see the new Skybrows thing. I see Mr. Beast has been lying to us. Not a cot vet, but these have been in my shorts lately. They're always very cathartic.
An HOA.
What is this? Who is this?
Towed and sold a tenant's rare 1987 Buick for $500.
No.
They called it an eyesore. Watch the judge hit them with an eye-watering bill.
Your Honor, the car had a flat tire and faded paint. It violated our appearance standards for 3 weeks. We sent notices, got no response, so we towed and sold it for scrap. It's just an old Buick.
I was on a business trip.
Oh my God. Why would you put this in my whoa. Come on now. Sold it for scrapped? For scrap metal. How is that an eyesore? That's clean as fuck. Are you kidding me? They towed it out of his yard? A fucking GNX? Is that what that is? Come on, man. That is so clean, too. What are you talking about, eyesore? I have seen eyesores around Florida. There are eyesores that are cars, that are junk cars sitting in yards. And this? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, look how clean the rims are. Just look, I can't even, like, there's not a speck of fucking, like, I can't see a scratch. Oh my God. Oh my God. I would just, like, if I didn't sue them, I might just die in my yard. They would just find, like, cause of death, broken heart. Like, I would just have withered. I would have got home and been like, where is it? And look at this cunty. If he isn't just the cuntiest cunt that ever cunted. He's so cocky. Well, it was an eyesore. It had a flat tire. Anyways.
Tenant's rare 1987 Buick for $500. They called it an eyesore. Watch the judge hit them with an eye-watering bill.
Your Honor, the car had a flat tire and faded paint. It violated our...
It did not have faded paint. That is some clean
They called
fucking
it an
paint. Shut up.
eyesore. Watch the judge hit them with an eye-watering bill.
Your Honor, the car had a flat tire and faded paint. It violated our appearance standards for 3 weeks. We sent notice...
For 3 weeks. For 3 weeks we were suffering. You don't understand. Its tires were slightly flat.
Notices, got no response, so we towed and sold it for scrap. It's just an old Buick.
I was on a business trip. That old Buick is a 1987 Grand National GNX. Only 540.
It is a fucking GNX. How is this real? How is this real? How did no one at any point, even the tow truck driver driving it away, I would have been like, oh, I can't fucking take that. I don't think there's any, like, fuck. I would just, like, I wouldn't be able to take it just on the basis of, like, I don't want to be in on this. How the fuck? It's in his own driveway? Like, what did they possibly tell the tow truck driver that actually was like, the guy was like, yeah, gotta do it. I would never be able to live in an HOA, quasi-codia. You would have roast someone over a fire within 2 weeks. Dude, I know they're going to have him pay them out, but like, I wouldn't care about the money. Dude, this is like, there's no amount. I would have told the judge there's no fucking amount of money you could pay that's priceless to me. Even if you look at like, you know, bring a trailer and stuff, technically any amount that you looked up, there's no real amount because once you remove one of the only ones in existence, the price changes right there. I'm sick. I am sick. Who did this to me? Keylimps. You sick son of a bitch. You sick son of a bitch. We saw a guy shot earlier and it doesn't hurt as much as this. When I see people shot, even if they, like, I mean, he ran at the cop with a knife, it still kind of hurts to look at because, like, I just feel like, oof, what that must feel like going through your lung. But this is like many daggers. Oh my God, this poor man. This poor man.
7 were made. It's original factory paint, not faded. The buyer already stripped it for parts. That's $185,000 gone, Your Honor.
It was already stripped for parts. $185,000.
You entered private property and sold a collector's car for scrap just because of the paint? That's theft, not rule enforcement. Judgment, $185,000. HOA is banned from towing vehicles immediately.
An HOA.
Damn. They made, again, too, like, sent him notices. What am I supposed to do? It's a fucking car. It's clean, too. It's a clean fucking car. How? It's clearly a collector's item, too. Just because jackasses don't understand what some cars look like. One of the reasons why I like the R34, which it's clearly a popular car now, but it does it's kind of like a sleeper build. It does kind of just look like an unassuming, like, Ford Escort style 90s car. And you just kind of wouldn't expect it to be fast. And that's one of the reasons why I love it. And, like, I just like it because it was one of my dream cars as a kid. I liked the purple one. Of course, it's one of the most expensive cars now. Yay. And, you know, some people just like certain cars for that reason. Like, I understand to some people, they just see the old headlights and they probably think it's an old clunker, but it's clearly not. It's clearly not. And at some point, even if it feels like a clunker to you, I just don't understand how, like, it's clearly an old vehicle in great shape. Like, you can't piece that together. Oh, what a cunt. I wish that he had ordered the money and also you could slap this man a few times, like 10 times. 10 slaps across the face whenever you feel like it. You know? The man just walks out of his house and is like walking around the corner and just like, boom! And he's on the ground. That's 9 left. 9 left. I'll be around. 9 more times. You know? He wouldn't know if it's next week, next month. I don't know. Maybe 20 minutes from now. Like, just for the fucking audacity. Because I couldn't imagine how. Imagine coming home and your collector car is gone. Worth, like, as much as your house. I can't imagine what that feeling must have been. Like, so this guy should just be slapped 10 times randomly. So shall it be. Make it so. Even if it's old, it's still theft. 100%. Again, I'm just saying from other people's point of view, maybe they don't understand. Like, to me, it looks like a collector's car. It looks like something I wouldn't fucking even touch. I wouldn't get near and spit on kind of thing. Holy crap. Holy crap, that one set me off. Triggered. Guys, you triggered me. Thank you, Keylimps, for triggering me. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I'm triggered. I'm glad other people are triggered too. My stomach, I actually have like a slightly upset stomach. Oh no. Oh no, I'm an emotional woman. I'm here to help. Thanks, Keylimps. That one was one of the deepest cuts. I'm not even a Buick fanboy either. I have a next door neighbor that has a bunch of Buicks. And like, fuck. I couldn't imagine doing this to him. And his are like pieces of shit. There's lots of Buicks all over Florida. Like, they're like, some people just like them. And they are fucking comfortable. They've got like couch seats. I remember my friend's grandfather had a Buick that we would take to the drive-in. And the back seat was like a couch. It was so comfortable. There are a bunch of these. Did he get his car back? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure he didn't. They said they already scrapped it out or whatever. Already parted it out. Heck. There are a bunch of these. I don't need to know that. Fucking HOAs. Any travel down content with HOAs is just bad news, dog. They're evil. They scrapped it out. They parted it out for scrap. That's just so fucking nuts. A classic car. I can't believe even the buyer for $500, like, why would you part it out? It's clearly in great condition. People are just nuts these days. They're just fucking insane. I would hate to be the HOA's attorney for that one. I mean, why? You're getting paid. You're getting paid either way. The disclaimer says synthetic altered. What do you mean? What disclaimer? Huh? That was anger farming. The car won the 81st Daytona 500. HOAs are the Israel of neighborhoods. Yeah. Yeah. I have to pee again. I've been drinking a lot of water, but at the same time, should I just wind down the night? Is it time to wind down the night? Chat is saying it's AI. Interesting. I mean, I've already closed the short. It's too late. You're about 30 minutes early. 30 minutes early for what? I've been here all day, practically. I've been here for 3 hours and 40 minutes. Winding down the night with a closing prayer. I should give my lungs a break. They do hurt. I feel fine otherwise. I've been sleepy. That's about it. And my lungs hurt. I guess that's not the fucking best, but I have to stay on for 3 more hours. Hiya. I usually go till 3 your time. I see. Oh my god, I owe you double because of yesterday. 18 hours. Good lord. You're bringing out the schmutz in me. I'm sick. I should break every hour and a half or so. Oh, so kind. I can stay for 18 hours, but I'm allowed to take breaks. Do king time for me, please, cat mother. Please. Please, cat mother. I beg of you. You want the classic king time? You want that? I can give it to you. For the low, low price of $150. I'm kidding. But that's like that's a DSP
Winding
goal.
down the night.
I feel like that's an amount I hear him.
With a closing prayer.
I hear that's an amount he asks for a lot. $150. $50 a shot too for DSP. He's not a cheap drink. Not a cheap drink. Not a cheap date. Ending. I beg of thee. King Time is our stream. This is like the deep cut. If anything, I've stopped doing it. There was a time where I would play this every single time at the end of stream. And I started feeling bad for people. Like I was torturing them or something. Some people loved it, and some people were like, please make it stop. Why is there more than one of them? But anyways. Sometimes it's just good and true. Framework, good and true. Ready? 150 is the minimum he expects every stream. Yeah, and if you don't get it, you don't hit the goals.
Prayer on a vibration plate, holding 3 sources of our Almighty Father fire energy of the sun, one behind, 2 in front. Golden ratio, you might call it. Thank you, dear God, for right now. Thank you for this night, Mother Moon, your Majesty. Thank you for the night and the rest. The sun, fire energy of the sun, the light, the might to light the fuck up.
Thank you for the night that is right now. Thank you for all the elements that conspire for this amazing adventure that we call life. The 12th ancestral tenets discern what matters, nothing that doesn't. Profitable with our time. Bridge the gap, delta to perfect. King time. King time. We honor you, God. With expression of action, good and true. Framework, good and true. Please bless us with that bounty. To be warmth with family, good and true. Good and true.
Maybe
Be a truce for one night. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Cosmos. Thank you, Elements. Thank you, King. Thank you, me, King Time. King Time. Out. Thank you, Gordo Jin. Thank you, Bance Hole. Thank you, Jojo Snoop Lion. Thank you, Fiesta Cat. Thank you, John D. Thank you, Bigot Berry. Thank you, Zulu. Thank you, Cobra Silverhand. Thank you, Tangerine Knight, The Grim Host, Lucian Wolf, Zulu, John D, I already said, Rad Badger, Memories of Reb, Donnie Wilbeck, Steve I Am One. Thank you. Christopher. Thank you, Yolm. Thank you, Elucidator. Thank you, Bigas. Thank you, Rockwell Hardness Tested Lupus. Thank you, Maximus Metal. Thank you, Quasicodia. Thank you, Gordo Jin, Turducken. Thank you. Thank you, a feline named the JJ. Thank you, Aragon the Greater. Thank you for all the support today, all the dollary dues and the money. Thank you for dancing. Dance, motherfucker. Thank you, Souza. Suka-matic. Lee Lime. Vance Hole. How could I forget Vance Hole? Wherever he is, thank you, Deke. Thank you, my Deke. Thank you, Snoopy Diz. Thank you, Katorga. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Good and true. Stay good and true. Exactly. I have to talk through all of this or I get hit with a copyright strike. Although I probably should delete this stream. I did play some things that might not be good and
The 10th
true.
ancestral tenet is evolve.
Evolve. Never change.
Never change.
Never change.
Never change. That's my anthem this week. Never change.
Never
Click
change.
the link.
Click
Never
the link.
change.
Never change. In the bio.
Never change. You can do that. Or the 10th ancestral tenet. Do what I did.
Thank you, Husky Ninja.
Charlatan.
Charlatan.
Every metaphor. Everyone who said whatever they said, all of that
even
can be true.
Obi-Wan Ravioli.
And then the 10th ancestral tenet, evolve. The individual with the accusations can evolve to meet new expectations, and those respective parties, not good and true, and or otherwise, can evolve. The paradigm of thinking, benefit of the doubt, good and true. They evolved. We evolved.
Good and true.
The same energy we take to destroy a thing, master destroyers we can be.
It's the same energy required to build and create master builders we were actually born to be.
Good
and true.
Evolve.
Evolve. King time. Thank you, Tavon Jameson. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. One, thank you all. Thank you, me. Thank you, King time. Out. Out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, but for real. I'll be back. I'll play video games for you guys. Later. You can stare at my husbandess too. Yeah, you better love you some King time. You fucking asked for it, punk. Punk.